Good afternoon and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school baseball. Today in this matchup, the Tusky Valley Trojans host the Fairless Falcons. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
High school baseball is back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, and we bring you an out-of-conference showdown as the Tusky Valley Trojans host the Fairless Falcons. Good evening, everyone. It is the Wood Electric pregame show, live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Nick McWilliams, Aaron Stump, and the Claxon Communications crew bringing you today's presentation. What's going to be an interesting one. Tournament draws come up on Sunday for baseball, and both of these teams sit in the East District in Division 5, so potentially down the road could be seeing each other. And Stump, that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it.
Well, to your point, with the playoffs coming up right now, you kind of want to win these games coming right up to the seeding as well. So this could be a really important game for both teams right now. I think just not quite the records. Fairless with an 11-5 record, and Tusky Valley with, I believe, 8-10. So, again, a pivotal game right now for both teams, especially when it comes into seeding.
Well, you'll hear it from head coach Josh Whitting later on here, but Fairless has been in a ton of games this year that have gone into extra innings. They actually had a span, I think he said, of 3 or 4 in a row that went to extra innings, and he said they feels that they're kind of battle-tested, like they know how to handle those extra free baseball, I guess you should say, which is a very good thing. We'll hear his insights on that and how that can help him out in for the tournaments. As for Tusky Valley, a bit of an up-and-down season. We talked to head coach Chase Cooper, and he said, look, they kind of hit the middle slump of the season, so to speak. He's feeling a little bit better about how they're doing heading into tournaments, but everybody is always, no one's ever going to say anything's perfect.
Nobody's going to be happy until they win that final game of the championship. But, Tusky Valley right now sitting 8-10, 4-7 in the conference right now. Lost their last 3 games, but 2 of those were to Highland, who's leading the IVC South right now. Is actually undefeated to this point.
And is one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah. So, again, to your point, you're playing some high-quality teams. Coach Cooper's looking just to get a little bit better every day. And come playoff time, you want to be hitting that stride.
That's your end goal. Get a little bit better every single day, no matter what week of the season it is, no matter what number game of the season it is. We're going to roll on with your Wood Electric pregame show, and you're going to be hearing from both head coaches. Up first, Josh Whitting for Fairless. Chase Cooper will be on the way from Tusky Valley. High school baseball lives right here in Z Country.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshonCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Zorville on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. As we've got high school baseball on the way, it is the Fairless Falcons in town to take on the Tusky Valley Trojans. And we go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling. It is Josh Whitting, the head coach for the Fairless Falcons. Coach, first and foremost, happy to have Fairless on our YouTube channel. 11-5 so far this year. Falcons, I'm imagining, got to be feeling pretty good this close to tournament time.
Yeah, it's been a fun season, very competitive. It feels like every single game, it's 7th, 8th inning. We joked around with the kids last week and said it'd be nice to play just a 7-inning game because we had a string of 3 or 4 straight extra inning games. So it's been a competitive year. Every game, like I said, except for one, has pretty much come down to the wire. So if I had to make a prediction, it'll probably be a 1-run tight game into the 7th inning tonight, probably.
Now, I know that might give you a little bit of stress and your coaching staff some stress, but when we talk about tournament baseball being right around the corner, does that give you a little bit more confidence knowing your team's a little bit more battle-tested and knows how to pull out those wins late?
Yeah, it does, and that's what we've been telling them. We're like, hey, this is helping us a ton because, if you want to make a run in the tournament, you're going to have to find a way to come through in tight games, and they've done that this year. There's been a few games we've dropped at the end, but for the most part, obviously with the record being 11-5, they've won most of them, which is nice.
Now, going up and down your roster, a couple of seniors for sure, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. It's really kind of a mixed bag all across the board. Got some seniors in the starting lineup, some underclassmen as well. That mix, how do you feel that that's been working out for your team? Obviously, the record kind of speaks for itself, but young guys stepping up in the way that they need to?
Yeah, absolutely. Our sophomore Mikey Ritterbeck leads off our lineup. He, up until last night, was hitting 500 on the year, so having a great season. And then you have a couple seniors that have been Lucas Eberle this year has really stepped into a key role and helped out a lot. But yeah, we had a great mixture. The kids get along great. We just said it on the bus the other night. It's probably one of the best groups that we've had on the bus. It's quiet. They have fun, and they just enjoy playing with each other.
It's an out-of-conference matchup here late in the season, taking on a Tusky Valley team that has struggled at some moments, but is usually a very tough team to take on. Whenever you get this kind of matchup late in the season, what are you hoping to gain from it?
Just to continue to get experience with, especially, last year when we moved over to the East District, we knew that this would be a team that we could face in the tournament, and usually one of the better teams, so we thought, hey, let's get them on the schedule and see what they got and get a nice little game plan as if we were to face them in the tournament. And this goes back to when I was in school here at Fairless. We used to play Tusky because they were in our league, so it kind of brings back memories to come back down here. It's kind of cool.
And just the last question for you, Coach. What do you want to see the most out of your team? Everyone wants to win in the regular season, but obviously it's all preparation for the postseason now whenever we get this close to the tournament. What are you hoping to see the Falcons do, maybe even better than they have this season, specifically tonight?
Just continue to build confidence and continue to believe in themselves. It's as we talk about, baseball is a tough sport because you're going to fail more times than you're going to succeed, and continue to learn that if you fail, it's okay because you got teammates. And we're getting better as the season goes, but we're not quite there, and I'm hoping over these next week and a half we can get to that point where they're going to believe in each other, and they're getting close to. They're becoming a pretty good team.
Well, appreciate your time, Coach, and good luck to the Falcons.
Yes, thank you guys very much for having us.
Head Coach Josh Whitting for the Fairless Falcons, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned. You're going to be hearing from Head Coach Chase Cooper at Tusky Valley right after this on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars. April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
21 Tire and Auto is conveniently located on the north side of Navarre on State Route 21 and can handle all your vehicle needs. They carry all major tire brands for passenger, light truck, SUV, agricultural, ATV, and trailer tires. Plus, 21 Tire and Auto can handle just about any repair your vehicle is needing and gives you the comfort of massage chairs to sit in while you wait. To see all they can do for you, find 21 Tire and Automotive Service on Facebook.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show live from Tusky Valley High School as the Trojans are hosting the Falcons of Fairless here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Head coach Chase Cooper for the Tusky Valley Trojans. And tell me a little bit about how this season's gone. It feels like it's been a while since we've been out here to Zorville for some baseball.
It has been a while. We've kind of been struggling a little bit, but we've been playing well this week so far, so we're hoping to kind of continue that. Have a good opponent tonight against Fairless, and it's a big game for the Eastern District Division 5 thing, draw this Sunday. So kind of get to know each other a little bit before we go in and make our selections.
Yeah, and that's always the important part when it comes to this part of the season. We ask every coach this time of year, you want to win regular season games, but you want to get better for the tournaments. And so that's whenever you see some out-of-conference matchups kind of like this. How do you feel that they match up with Tusky Valley, and where do you feel that you guys can grow from taking on a team like Fairless?
We've just been focused on trying to limit our walks and errors, and that's our goal tonight. They have a winning record, so they'll probably be a higher seed than us. So it's kind of a good way to see how we will match up against some of the higher seeded teams in our tournament draw.
Yeah, I mean, looking at last year into this season, I mean, it seems like so long ago from what last year was, but you know, what can you compare from last year's run into the tournament kind of into this year? I know you guys went in with a winning record. Right now you're not sitting at the same kind of mark, but is there anything you can kind of draw any similarities before we get to tournament time?
It's almost standard for us to have our little mid-season collapse and trying to dig ourselves out of it. It's almost like it's the Tusky Valley way, that we're trying to change that, but it always comes back to get us. But as we move forward, if we can keep building off of what we've been doing this week, I really like this team a lot. I think we're really talented. We just haven't played up to our talent level to this point.
And finally for you here, we know so much of the high school baseball game is, decided whenever it comes to the matchups on the mound. And like you already said, you want to limit walks. But how much do you feel that your team is prepared, to be ready for a pitcher who's going to hit his spots, who's going to be finding the zone a lot?
We spent a lot of time this offseason on hitting. So the goal is to hunt your pitch and try to drive it. They're going to have a great pitcher up on the bump tonight, and it's just finding ours, putting it into play, and hopefully good things happen.
Simple as that, Coach. Well, thank you for your time, and good luck to the Trojans.
Thank you.
Head coach Chase Cooper for the Tusky Valley Trojans, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned. We got our starting lineups in the night's first pitch from Zorville on the way.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show, and it is time for your starting lineups presented by Wendy's, and we will be starting off with the visiting Fairless Falcons. Leading things off for Fairless will be number 3, the shortstop, Mikey Ritterbeck. Then it's the DH, Lucas Eberle, who wears number 19. He'll bat second, and he is batting for Landon Kaesler, number 4, who plays second base wearing number 18. Batting third is number 5, Lucas Peters, the center fielder. Batting fourth, number 21, the catcher, Tyler Gall. Then batting fifth, number 11, Zach Long. He'll play first base. Jeremiah Higben is playing third base, wears number 15, and batting sixth. Batting seventh, wearing number 12, Carter Samako. He is your pitcher. Number 2, batting eighth, Hunter Dean, your left fielder. And rounding things out, number 8, Blake Gingrich. He'll bat ninth and plays in right field. That is your starting lineups, brought to you by Wendy's for the visiting Fairless Falcons. And Stump, I'm sure you've never done a starting lineup for Tusky Valley before,
I've never
right?
done one of these before. This is kind of unique territory right here. Hey, for head coach Chase Cooper and the Tusky Valley Trojans, leading off in DH at number 3, Hunter McGuffin. Batting second, playing left field, number 11, Shane Twist. Followed by shortstop, number 8, Isaac Matthews, batting third. Batting in the fourth position, Nick Miller playing first base, and number 10. Next up in the fifth position, Jesse White playing center field, number 7. Followed by number 13 playing third base, Luke Miller. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 4, Roman Farnsworth. Batting eighth and catching tonight, number 17, Lucas Jones. And finally, the ninth and final batter playing second base, Landon Fletcher.
And the starting pitcher for the Tusky Valley Trojans in this game will be Alex Kohler, who will be taking on the bump and tasked with limiting a Fairless offense that we know has a knack for producing runs right when they need them. You know, kind of a point to what Coach Josh Whitting said in the pregame. They've had a lot of extra innings games, but they have found a way to produce at the end when they absolutely have to, and you love to have that as a team.
Yeah, that's a big confidence booster, even as you get closer in this playoff season that we talk a lot, because, again, nothing happens except the pressure gets greater and greater. And, again, those teams that can really come through in the clutch when they need to, very vital aspect of the game, and the Falcons definitely have it.
Yeah, and for Tusky Valley, meanwhile, you know how much a win on their home field would mean for them, but on top of that, you consider that this is a team in the East District that you might be taking on later on here in the tournament or in the postseason. I mean, heck, think about it this way. This could be a huge confidence boost.
Yeah, we and watching warm-ups, I mean, again, they really had a nice warm-up session. Again, you see some of these teams kind of come out here goofing off a little bit. The Trojans not tonight. They focused, they honed in, and I think they're ready to go tonight.
Yeah, I think both these teams are definitely ready to go. Get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel if you have not done so yet, and never miss a broadcast. If you get subscribed, pardon me, you can turn on your notifications, and you'll know right when we go live every single time. Speaking of which, we've got a busy next couple of days. Tonight, we've got this Tusky Valley Fairless matchup for baseball. Tomorrow, high school softball, and as I was saying this morning at 99.9 WTUZ, is third time's a charm, because we might finally get the Garaway Indian Valley softball game in. Mother Nature had other plans for that one.
You know, again, I think it's Joe and I doing that one tomorrow, and the first couple games have not been friendly up on that hill.
No. Yeah, we started off the season up there, actually, and boy, was it cold. Actually, no, it wasn't even cold. It was a nice day, but the rain was a problem that came rolling in. And then on Saturday, we've got doubleheader action, except it's a split with baseball and softball. We will be out in Carrollton, over in Carroll County. It's the Carrollton Warriors. We'll be taking on this same Tusky Valley Trojans baseball team. And you flip the script, meanwhile, when it comes to softball, because the Tusky Valley softball team is playing home, and Big Z Sports will be here for that as they welcome in the Carrollton Warriors.
Yeah, they've kind of had the Tusky Valley softball team's kind of had a good season to this point. They've played 18 games, and have won 18 times.
Yeah, there's not another number in the other column off of that.
There's not. So, again, they're having a great season, and looking forward to that matchup come Saturday.
Yeah, going to be a lot of fun for sure. And then, believe it or not, partner, tournament time will be getting a start next week.
Is that unbelievable?
I know.
Now, again, weather's changing. We're okay right now. Got a good breeze coming
it feels
out
fantastic
of left field
now.
right now. The sun's out. We're nice and relaxed here and getting ready to play some ball.
I was going to say sun's out, guns out, but you've got the hoodie on. You get cold easy or something?
Yeah, I'm fragile, pal.
Well, I know that already. Don't worry about it. We'll go down our Wendy's starting lineups again here really quickly. For Fairless, it is Ritterbeck, Eberly, Kassler, Peters, Gall, Long, Higbin, Samako, Dean, Gregorich. As for Tusky Valley, go through those real quick again, brought to you by Wendy's if you could, Stump.
Okay, you got McGuffin, Twist, Matthews, Miller, White, Luke Miller, Farnsworth, Jones, followed by Fletcher.
Kohler in the on the bump starting for Tusky Valley, and this is going to be something he's tasked with, taking on this Fairless team who we know can produce runs. But the biggest thing that Coach Chase Cooper said he wanted in the pregame, actually before we even started our interview, he just wants to see a limit on walks. He just wants to see good location out of Kohler.
Yeah, again, you got a good defense behind you right now, and sometimes I think we see pitchers try to do too much on their own. We've seen it in the softball games, we've seen it in the baseball games, but again, trust your outfield, trust your infield here, just make some good pitches and see what happens.
Yeah, and a senior who gets the start, you got to be feeling a lot of confidence just for the years spent, kind of honing the craft, getting everything ready to go. And I don't think sometimes the idea gets stuck on it, especially for high school baseball, is, I got to ram the fastball right by him. I got to ramp up the velocity. Nah, not the case. We've seen a lot of pitchers this year don't have necessarily the highest velocity, but they've just got really good stuff, really good location, and they are extremely productive.
Yeah, for those who can kind of move the location around the edge of the plate, kind of change speeds up, and kind of keep those batters off balance, that's a great asset to have as a pitcher right now. But the other thing we got to remember too is we've had a lot of rainouts. And now we're starting to see more double headers. We're starting to see, a lot more games during the week. So, you got to watch these pitchers and have more pitchers involved, who can pitch for your team and get some good quality wins.
Yeah, simple as that, really. So we are about set to wrap up your Wood Electric pregame show and get to the night's first pitch. Of course, if you're looking for more scoring updates and other stuff going on in high school sports in Z Country, check us out on our Facebook page and all of our social media platforms. We will be updating you as much as possible. Next couple of days going to be great weather. Not expecting any cancellations or any postponements or things along those lines. Maybe wishful thinking, but that's at least what we're hoping for. It looks to be that way anyway.
Hey, that's what meteorologist Zaleski told us. So there's no doubt in my mind. We got some great weather in the next few days.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to wait and see if it works out that way. We're hoping so anyway. Leading things off for Fairless as we're going to get underway, it's Mikey Ritterbeck, the shortstop. Ritterbeck, a sophomore and a multi-sport athlete for this Fairless team. And, talking to Coach Whitting prior to the game, he said, well, Ritterbeck was batting over 500 before last night, so I guess not necessarily that productive of a night for him at the plate, but still not too bad for a sophomore.
I tell you what, we're going to be calling his name a lot here in the next couple of years. He's a very talented baseball player, and let's see what he can do.
First offering runs a little bit low as we are underway. High school baseball from Zorville. Beautiful night out here at the ballpark. Kohler's ready. He'll wind, and his next offering delivers low again, and Ritterbeck ahead 2-0.
Again, that's going to be the big thing, again, for Alex Kohler pitching for the Trojans right now. And we constantly seem like we talk week after week about not being able to pitch from behind and how more effective you can once you get ahead of those batters.
Next delivery to Ritterbeck is skied to left center. Now it's going to drift actually towards straightaway center, still tailing, and it's going to be hauled in and caught for out number one. Out there, tasked with running that thing down was Jesse White, and that had a lot of spin on it.
It died out there. We see it there. We got a pretty good breeze coming in from the left center field right now, and you saw Jesse playing under that thing and have to move about 15 feet to get back under it.
Lucas Eberly, the DH, wearing number 19, batting second for this Falcons lineup. Kohler's first delivery to him runs high and tight, ball one. For once, you and I, Stump, not directly behind the field of play, so we're going to test how good my eyes are. Not very is the answer. Next delivery from Kohler's fouled towards us. On the ground. I should clarify. I'll yell duck if you need to.
Yeah. You didn't bring your glove tonight, did you, man? There's a good chance we can catch a foul ball tonight.
If I barehand one, are you going to be impressed?
I will be thoroughly impressed. I'm giving you the Mac and Turf Player of the Game T-shirt. You barehand one of these.
I won't deserve that. The next one to Eberle's at the knees, strike 2. So Kohler now working ahead. Kohler operating quickly. Gives the nod, ready. His 1-2. Off the back there of Eberle, who wears it and will go down to first base, so a one-out base runner. And the fact that Eberle didn't flinch out of the way there, much to the adornment of his teammates.
It doesn't matter how you get on base, as long as you get on base. He might disagree with that right now. A little upper back shot there, but again, on first base, one out here.
I had a coach who used to tell me that's why they made ice.
Yeah.
The lefty, Lucas Peters, center fielder, will now stand in. First delivery from Kohler, a jam job, foul down the left side into the bullpen.
Tell you, Kohler doing a nice job there again. Got behind the first batter there, but up 0-1 on this one. Got ahead of Eberle before he was hit by a pitch. So, again, starting off a pretty strong pitching effort here.
Kohler checks over a couple times. Now he'll go and deliver. That's a line drive. Center field, tailing towards left center. Center fielder will get under it and make the grab, as does White. Throws it in quickly, and hustling back into first is Eberle. That is out number 2, and it will bring Tyler Gall, the catcher, to the plate.
Tell you, Jesse White with a great jump right off the bat right there. I thought, man, that's going to be over his head and left center field. But, again, Jesse got on his horse quick. Really nice play to have the second out there. Again, and we've talked again with Kohler, again, just pitching, good pitches there, and the defense has done a good job to this point backing them up.
Runner's going to go. Pitches inside. Throw down to second, and that's going to hop just a little bit short there. Eberle's got a stolen base. Gallett ran inside on him, so it's a 1-0 count. Good hustle by Eberle. Throw was on line there from Jones behind the plate, but did not beat him.
Yeah, important stolen base right there, too. Again, you got 2 outs, but you got someone in scoring position right now, so base hit puts you up by 1 if you're able to do it.
Kohler kicks, fires, and that's going to run just a tad low. Gall ahead in the count, 2-0. Next offering. It goes for the inside corner, but it runs just a bit in. Kohler's kind of changing up a little bit there, Stump, in terms of his timing when he's coming to the plate, going a little bit faster on some of the deliveries, slower on others. Trying to mess up that timing of the hitters. Next delivery. That's going to be on the outside corner at the knees.
So you don't have anybody on first base right now. So, again, just continuing to make some good pitches right now. You don't want to throw everything right over the edge of the plate. And, again, at a 3-1 count right now.
Kohler's next delivery swung on, tapper down the third base line, and it's going to hook foul. So a full count and a payoff pitch upcoming. Runner will be in motion with 2 outs.
Tyler doing a nice job making Kohler work here a little bit. Again, you want to try to keep your pitcher off balance as much as you can. And, again, start at a 3-0 and full count here.
I lied. Runner will not be on motion. He's standing on second. My mistake. The next delivery is going to run too low. Ball 4. I forgot about Eberle's stolen base.
Yeah, you know.
Eberle watching this back later going, what is he talking about? I'm going to be running.
Does he know something I don't?
Yeah.
I missed the sign.
Zach Long up, the first baseman. Another lefty in this Falcons lineup. Delivery from Kohler. That's a line shot down the right side. It's hooking towards the line, and that's going to stay fair. One run's going to come around. Coach Whitting sending his next one as well. Long will be holding up there at first.
I think we got an injury. I think Zach Long might have hurt himself going down to first base.
And we do have time called as he did stand on safely at first. Not sure what exactly happened. 2 runs do come around. Zach Long has an 2 RBI single, but it would be very unfortunate for him, depending on what his status is moving forward. That one went out there quite a long ways. We'll go ahead and take a brief time out here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Rightmark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio as Zach Long does make it off the field. A 2 RBI single for him, so we will have a substitution come in now as he makes his way into the dugout. It looks like Logan Barkan, the senior, will be coming in, number 7, at first, or as the runner on first base.
Yeah, unfortunate situation right there. Great hit by Zach Long, and looks like he's grabbing his leg. Not sure what happened exactly.
So now standing in, seeing ball number 1, Jeremiah Higben, the third baseman. Terrible feeling, obviously, too, as a batter after you deliver with a 2 RBI hit there. Got to give a lot of credit, though, to Long for still lagging it out and making sure he was safe at first. Next to offerings, cut on and fouled away.
Yeah, he knew how important just getting the first was right there. Again, you get nagged out of there, the force out, neither run scores either. So, again, kudos to Zach Long, and hope it's just a little tweak of something and get back on the field here real quick.
Next delivery to Higben is going to be on the outside corner, strike 2. 2-0 lead for Fairless over Tusky Valley, live here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Kohler ready. His 1-2 is going to run high. Today's presentation of high school baseball brought to you in part by the Keim Home Center. You can find them out there in Charm. All your home renovation needs and so much more. 2-2 from Kohler. It goes trying to go for the outside corner. It's off of the catcher's glove and will trickle away. It's a full count. Another payoff pitch upcoming. And advancing there on the passed ball was Barkan. Full count, Kohler. Next delivery. Too low, and it is a walk drawn by Higben, so the inning will continue. Carter Samako, the pitcher, will now get his first plate appearance.
Second walk given up by Kohler this inning.
Also, don't forget, had a hit by pitch when he plunked Eberly early on as well. Next delivery runs inside as Samako leans out of the way. Kohler's 1-0, swung on, sky to the right, and towards the railroad tracks. Oh, nope, it bounced off the tree and came back.
I tell you what, we got a heck of a day. If you're near this field right now, get on out here, man. This sun is nice and warm, breeze nice and cool. It's just really comfortable out here right now. It's
actually one of the rare days that actually feels like spring.
Yeah.
1-1, too low. Nice dig out from behind the plate there.
Then there's this
Jones.
Nice solar flare in the sky. We used to call the sun out, too. I mean, I haven't seen that thing in a while.
What's weird is the forecast today said it was going to be cloudy, and that has not been the case.
See, I don't even listen. What Adam Zaleski say? I mean, that's the only thing I listen to now.
Cloudy, I think. I don't know. I didn't ask him. I didn't think to ask him. Did you see your shadow? Maybe. 2-1 from Kohler. Swung on and missed. Took something off of it, and Samako was way out in front.
Again, nice pitch there. Again, down in the strike zone right there. Like you said, a little something off it, and Samako swinging right through it.
2-2. Cut on and missed as Kohler will work out of the inning, but 2 come across thanks to the Zach Long 2 RBI single. Big Z Sports will roll on for the home half of the first right after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ECOPrintCenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ECOESC.org.
Presentation of high school baseball, as it is the Fairless Falcons who's got the 2-0 lead over the Tusky Valley Trojans. On the mound for Fairless, it will be Carter Samako, who was sat down on strikes in his first plate appearance, but now he'll go to work on the bump. And there is, we were right on the substitution stump. It is Logan Barkan, the senior, who will now come in at first base.
Yeah, unfortunate situation, top half of the first inning there, and after getting a nice, beautiful hit there, Zach Long unfortunately tweaked something or pulled something, who knows. But again, hope it's only a little bit of minor injury. These young guys, they heal fast these days. So
it's amazing
out there.
It's amazing how much faster you bounce back when you're a little bit younger. I have found that out just before 30 now. I'm realizing, even then, I'm realizing how slowly bouncing back actually takes now.
Oh, you're still a puppy.
Well, what do I have to look forward to over the next 20 years then?
How depressed do you want to be?
Leading things off, Hunter McGuffin, the DH for the Trojans, be followed by Shane Twiss and Isaac Matthews. First delivery from Samako runs high, and I'm sure part of what was talked about in that dugout for Tusky Valley getting their first plate appearances here were, look, they got the 2 runs to start things off here. It is what it is. Those 2 runs came across, but we could get them right back, and that's the way you do it right there, is through the 5-6 hole. McGuffin has a leadoff single.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Got up there, aggressive batting right there, and nice hit between the shortstop, third baseman for a single.
Shane Twiss, the left fielder.
Yeah, and again, how important is it to get those leadoff runners on, too, again, and to put a lot of pressure on this Falcon defense and see what we can do.
First delivery to Samaka, or for to Twiss, rather, is out of the zone. Samako will step off here, and actually, umpire talking to Samako, and I'm pretty sure what he's saying is, not sure if Samako maybe is potentially moving too fast, not coming set all the way. Off speed, driven right side, line drive, right fielder will come in and make the grab for out number 1. So Twiss is retired, and if you have never played here, and that sun setting behind the backstop down the right field line can make it nightmares. So a good catch out there by Gregorich.
Yeah, it almost looked like when he got in there, he was going to see it really quick out there. But yeah, that sun right in his eyes, and nice catch out there for the first out.
Isaac Matthews, the Trojans shortstop, get his first plate appearance. Isaac, another one of those multi-sport athletes around here in Tusky Valley.
I'll tell you what, I got to thank the Tusky Valley AD, Steve Franks, for stopping by, checking in on us, making sure we're okay, as okay as we'll ever be.
Yeah, okay is one of those words that I don't know if you can really go with whenever it's you or I, but, you know. Matthews, a name that you got to introduce a lot during basketball season as well.
Yeah, Isaac, nice little point guard for the basketball team. Did a nice job as a junior, and looking forward to seeing him on the court again next year.
Next delivery to him was in the dirt. Good block from behind the dish there for Gall. 2-0 from Samako, runs high. So Matthews with the 3-0. See if he's taken all the way. Samako will kick, deal. Pulls the bat back after just trying to mess with Samako a little bit. A strike down the middle.
Again, got to give another shout-out to another athletic crew. The guys here at Tusky Valley. Field looks gorgeous.
Fantastic.
And, again, appreciate all our athletic departments and all the staffs that make this happen. And Tusky Valley definitely not disappointing here today. Field looks great.
3-1. Matthews drives it left side. That one's
Got
back
some
deep.
heat.
Still trailing back towards the wall. It's going all the way, almost to the wall, to the warning track. Being waved home is going to be McGuffin. He'll get up there easily. Matthews, as he was rounding second, now he'll hold up and return. So an RBI double for Isaac Matthews. Boy, did he unload on that one.
Boy, that was a great hit right there. And again, smart base running there at second. Might have been able to risk it at third, but with one out, that's the last thing you want to do. You're in scoring position, one out, so smart base running on his behalf as well.
We'd also like to point out the wind is coming in from left field, so he hit that through the wind, and it still got that far out there.
Yeah, he smoked it, and again, what a big run for Tusky Valley right there, especially after going 2-0 at the top of the first. Really big just for that mental edge to come back right away.
First delivery runs out of the zone to Nick Miller, the lefty first baseman. 1-0 from Samako. Swung on and missed. Big cut from Miller, but he couldn't make contact.
I don't know if it's been designed on purpose or just the way the game's flowing right now, but the Tusky Valley batter's gotten up there, been very aggressive on the early pitches.
And it looks like they're going to have a balk called here. They're going to say Samako didn't come set. That was the base umpire, and actually, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't didn't come set. They said he moved the glove down, then back up again. Samako not happy with it, but it will put a runner 90 feet away now.
The hardest part there as a pitcher is just keeping your mental edge right there, not necessarily worrying about that right now.
Next one fouled away. Where, I don't know. I wasn't looking, so hopefully it's not towards us.
It might be in a different zip code.
Over the railroad tracks, you mean? It's now the 1-2. Cut on, popped up, left side, headache towards the parking lot. Just past somebody's vehicle out there.
This isn't nearly as adventurous when we're at Dover and you got like four games happening.
Yeah.
You never know what car's getting dinged.
Next delivery to Miller, runs out of the zone, now 2-2. Yeah, you got 4 games going on at once, cars constantly moving behind you. You want some kind of coverage.
Yeah.
Samako comes set. 2-2. Runs just off the zone, now 3-2.
I said from here, it was definitely close. Not sure exactly where that was, but that was close. Everyone kind of held their breath on that pitch.
Smako's delivery too high, and it is a walk drawn by Miller. So runners at the corners with just one out. Jesse White, the center fielder, coming to the plate. Jesse, as we already mentioned, defensively already started the game off nicely.
Yeah, he's a quick little kid out there in center field. Got on that horse, and nice play there top of the first half. First half? Top half?
Top half of the end. You were close enough. Smako comes set, and there's a pickoff, and it was a double move there as he was trying to get Miller leaning too far, but he'll dive back in.
Nick Miller almost fell for that, too. He started leaning towards second, a little heavy.
It's a nice move from Samako. He first fake going to third to Matthews, and then tries to get Miller leaning. Samako comes set. And his first delivery to Miller is going to run high. Or, pardon me, White's going to run high. I was one batter behind in the order for some reason. One-0. That's going to run on the inside corner, strike one.
Got a lot of good chatter coming out of that Tusky Valley dugout right now. Always love to hear the kids in the dugouts going.
Coming up with something new every year.
Yeah, we don't hear it as much as we used to, I don't think. You'll get some teams, but again, good to see them.
1-1 dips low.
Good to see them out there.
The 2-1 to White. Curveball swung on. Tapper back up the middle. Shortstop's going to glove it. Flip on to second for one. Throws on to first, not in time. So it is going to be a fielder's choice, and it will be out number 2. But a run scores, and we got a tie ball game.
Good, nice piece of hitting right there. And Isaac Matthews, again, making sure that he could get home safely. Nice base run on his behalf, and tied up.
We'll bring up Luke Miller, the third baseman. White with the hitting into the fielder's choice, but still an RBI for him nonetheless. Knots this ball game up at 2. Swung on and missed as Miller was behind it.
Tell you, it was almost a nice turn by Fairless there. Ritterbeck there trying to turn it there. And fortunately for the Tusky Valley Trojans, they had Jesse White running down there who can scamper down there pretty dang fast. So,
well, Nick Miller was also moving it down the line, made it a close-ish play at second. Deliver from Samako, swung on and missed as he goes upstairs to Miller. Samako ready. His 0-2, too low, and that's way under Gall's legs there, and advancing easily on the pass ball will be White. Almost should have brought out the sunscreen.
I tell you what.
Back of my neck's going to be fried.
You know what? I'd be okay with that right now. You know, some of the weather we've endured here the last few weeks, I'd be okay with a little toasted redneck action right now.
1-2 to Miller. Curveball just misses on the inside.
Man, he changed that pace of that ball just off the plate right there. And made Luke Miller buckle his knees right there a little bit.
And administrative timeout. I think the Fairless dugout might have been asking Blue where that missed. Samako is 2-2. Runs high. So both of these pitchers, Stump in the first inning, kind of having a hard time working through.
Kind of a hard time right there. Maybe a slight overthrow right there, trying to throw it too hard and losing it up in the zone a little bit.
3-2. Back up the middle, and somehow it is gloved by Samako off the ground. What a play defensively, and that'll end the inning. Trojans, plate 2, tie ball game heading to the second. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Welcome back in high school baseball on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Today's presentation brought to you in part by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Call the fine folks with Zach Motice and company up there with the Tusk Insurance Agency for all that you need. And Stump, you and I, we were at TCC when we thought we heard somebody who might have to make a call to Zach after, I'm assuming it was a windshield that took the brunt of it.
If it wasn't, it's a heck of an impersonation of a windshield shattered right there. But again, it goes over our press box. We don't see it, but audioly, that came across.
Yeah, and it did not sound like a happy collision. Kohler back on the mound for Tusky Valley. Gave up those 2 runs in the bottom of the first inning after an RBI single for Zach Long. Now, for Kohler, he went through 7 batters to start things off. Meanwhile, for Samako on the other side, he went through 6 batters, so both of these pitchers are going to have to work in with their timing, work in with their locations. Kohler's ready. Out of the windup, his first delivery to Hunter Dean, the left fielder, is a ball too low. Next delivery, bit too low again. Something else, too, you got to think of, Stump. You know, tournament time right around the corner, draws happening on Sunday. You don't want to overtax a lot of your pitching arms.
Yeah, and we talked a little bit about it earlier about, you know, a lot of games being made up this time, you know, of the year, too, right now. You're starting to play a lot more games during the week, you know, than you necessarily would to start. So that's a great point. The last thing you need is be on a roll but have tired pitcher arms going into playoffs. So
3-0 to Dean, right down just off the inside corner. See, we're off to the side, so it looked like it was in the middle. I should have looked at the catcher's hand. It's now a 4-pitch walk to start things off here. Blake Gregorich, the right fielder, will now come in.
Yeah, and getting back to the pitching again, you know, it's a good time of the year to kind of look at, you know, kind of all your pitchers, see what your future is too. You know, because you got to keep in mind, you know, who am I going to play next year and put them in certain situations and kind of put a little pressure on them.
It's a bunt attempt for Gregorich. Did not get the bat pulled back. It was in the zone, but he couldn't get the bunt down. Miller, third baseman, will play in after that bunt attempt, and a step off there from Kohler. Scampering back in was Dean. I normally say scampering back in there, Stump, but that was actually true to the word that time. Kohler's 0-1. Bunt attempt pulled back. There's a snap throw down to first. Bounces, and it's blocked by Miller. That was a low throw, but a good job by the Trojans' first baseman to keep it in front of him.
Yeah, Nick Miller, to your point, I mean, that could have ended up in right field really easily right there, but Nick Miller almost did the man block in there. This ball. I'm not sure I'm catching it, but I know it's not getting by me either.
Kohler's 1-1. Runner goes, throw down to second, sliding in, and safe is going to be Dean, as he's got a stolen base, second stolen base so far for these Falcons.
Again, Hunter with a nice start there, and I tell you, he's got some wheels on him too, man. He moved right down there, and nice steal going into second, nobody out.
Kohler's 2-1, tails off the zone, now 3-1.
Yeah, again, Nick, you kind of wonder, you know, you're trying to get, you know, too perfect with these pitches again. Just get them over there, let your defense run with it.
3-1 delivery inside, and I thought it was almost going to clip as the runner actually went in Dean. So now you're going to have runners at the corners. Didn't even see Dean attempting to move up. Not sure if that hit Gregorich or if he jumped up over it, but regardless, he was getting awarded first base. Back to the top of the order, Mikey Ritterbeck, who flew out to center his first time up.
Yeah, had a nice hit that got hung up in the wind at the top of the first inning here, his first bat.
Kohler delivers, goes high to Ritterbeck.
Yeah, Kohler all over. Just can't quite get it honed in here right now.
Step off there, and it will chase Gregorich back into first.
So hear the wind picking up a little bit in our mics.
Next delivery. Runs at the knees on Ritterbeck, now 1-1. Still coming in from left field.
Yeah, if you're putting one out in left field there, first of all, it's a heck of a poke. I'm not sure how far it is, but if you could put one out there with this wind, you have done something very impressive.
Step off again from Kohler. I know down the right field line is 337. It's marked 316 down the left field line, but left center I think is 340. So, yeah, you got to put it out there quite a ways. Delivery, too low. Throw down as the runner goes. It's going to be cut off as they do not want Dean to come home. So Gregorich now has a stolen base, 3 of them for the Falcons. Ritterbeck ahead in the count 2-1 with 2 runners in scoring position.
Yeah, Falcons doing a nice job keeping the pressure on the Tusky Valley defense right there. And Kohler doing his best to keep them on first right there. And again, that's the third stolen base of this half of the inning.
2-1 from Kohler. Goes down just a bit on Ritterbeck, so it's 3-1. Ritterbeck digs back in. Kohler ready. Out of the stretch. Swung on, Tapper, and that's going to go foul.
Yeah, right now, kind of in a pivotal time right here. You got Fairless runners in second and third. And
Sky to the right side.
Nice job fighting that off. Again, it was going to be really tight to be in that strike zone. Did a nice job just following that off. Wasn't quite his pitch, but, again, right now, just one base hit really opens this thing back up again. You go ahead 2-0, and Tusky Valley comes back, ties it up. But
too high to Ritterbeck. Bases are going to be loaded. Nobody out. And it will bring up Lucas Eberle to the plate. He was hit by a pitch. And it looks like we're going to have a mound meeting here. So we'll go ahead and take a brief time out on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Stay tuned. More high school baseball is on the way.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Mound visit over, and it's time to go again as Lucas Eberle will stand in. Bases loaded, nowhere to put Eberle. Nobody out. Top of the second inning on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Kohler's ready. He'll go out of the windup with the bases loaded. First delivery runs high to Eberle.
Yeah, assistant coach Jones there trying to get his pitcher there to just kind of relax, throw the game like you have. And
next delivery catches the front of the zone, now 1-1. Kind of looked like the bottom dropped out of it after it got about 3/4 of the way there. Could be a nice location moving forward for Kohler.
Yeah, Kohler's got some nice movement on that ball.
1-1. Tries to catch the inside corner, but it just doesn't quite catch the black. Now 2-1. Eberle, as we mentioned, was hit by a pitch, had a stolen base, eventually came around to score in the first. 2-1, fouled straight back. That one's clearing the railroad tracks.
Or how many times we've had a train hit by a foul ball.
I'm sure it's happened before.
Imagine waking up that conductor if you hit off the front window there. That'd wake you up in a quick hurry.
Well, he's not going to swerve anywhere, thankfully. 2-2, swung on, popped up, right side, right fielder, trekking in, will make the grab towards the line. Going to throw it in as far as he can, but it's not going to work as scoring's going to be Hunter Dean, so a sacrifice RBI there for Eberle. That ball kept trailing towards the right line, or the right field line, and nearly was problems, but regardless, Eberle gets his job done with the RBI.
Yeah, Eberle, again, nice hit there in the right field. Like I said, that thing was tailing, and Roman Farnsworth, he went a lot further than I think he thought he was going to have to. And the nice thing with Roman, though, after he caught it, that was a nice throw into home. Mm-hmm. Again, good play there.
Made it probably as close as he could have, as Dean was streaking towards home. So a 3-2 ball game. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Too high on the first pitch to Lucas Peter. Peter, his first time up, lined out to center. Peters, I don't know why I didn't finish the name and put the S on there when I was writing my book, but whatever. 1-0 to Peters. Runner goes. That's going to be a pass ball. Racing home is going to be Gregorich. It's going to be a close play, but not in time. Sliding under the tag is Gregorich. So a 4-2 ball game on the wild pitch.
Yeah, those are the pitches you can't have right there. Again, you got them on the corners, 1 out. Again, you easily get out of that inning, with a double play. But unfortunately for the Trojans, again, pass ball, and Falcons are the proud recipients of another run.
Ritterbeck also moved up to second. Peters ahead in the count 2-0. Kohler. Going to be a pickoff attempt there, and actually there's going to be a balk, as they're going to say that Kohler was first motion forward. Actually, both base umpire and the home plate umpire both saw it.
Yeah, there wasn't much doubt on that one there. And again, making maybe a little bit of a mental mistake right there. That's a good coaching moment for the Trojans coaching staff.
2-0, just low to Peters. A lot of these pitches so far for Kohler have not been wide misses. They've just been just off the plate to this point. (3-0), too low. 4-pitch walk now issued to Peters. 2 on. Just 1 out. Tyler Gall, the catcher, will now come in. 4th walk issued this inning for Kohler.
Yeah, the Falcons doing a nice job taking advantage of the opportunities they have for them. Like I said, 4 walks this inning and sacrifice fly, and have plated 2 runs.
First delivery to Gulls, swung on, Tapper, shortstop's going to glove it, goes on to second to get 1, dropped on the transfer. So there are going to be 2 outs. Reaching safely on the fielder's choice is Gull, and coming home is going to be Ritterbeck. So it is an RBI for Gull.
Again, good call by the official there. Again, second baseman caught the ball, and like you said, went to transfer it and lost it. And, of course, that's still an out.
So 5-2 ball game. You saw Peters was pleading his case, trying to say, no, he dropped it on the catch, but Blue saw it differently. So first at bat now for Logan Barkan, who came in relief of Zach Long, who left in the first inning.
Tell you, Isaac Matthews, you could tell at shortstop for the Trojans wanted to charge that ball, try to get a little bit quicker to try to turn that double play, but did a nice job taking a step back there, taking it on the high hop, and definitely getting the 1 out at second.
Step off from Kohler, so he'll chase Gull back to first. Three runs have already come through this inning. Kohler still trying to work out of it as he'll catch Barkan at the knees. Strike 2, pardon me.
Tell you what, our sun went down, went behind a cloud, I should say.
Suddenly got a little colder.
Yeah, how much you liking this sweatshirt now, buddy?
0-2, fouled away. Barkan was a bit in front of it, but still made contact. Hey, I could head to my car and leave you high and dry, and I can get my hoodie out. I do have it in my car.
Tell you, Logan doing a nice job fighting off that third strike there. Live for another pitch.
Too high. And truth be told, Stump, I might just do that in between innings here.
We're going to have I don't think we're going to commercial this next one. We're going to watch Nick McWilliams do the 100-yard dash to the car and see if we can do it in record time.
I don't know about record time. What kind of record am I trying to break is the question.
Before sun goes down?
Maybe. Kohler's 2-2. On the inside corner at the knees, strike 3 is called, so Kohler gets out of the inning, but the Falcons, plate 3, Big Z Sports, home half of the second from Zorville, on the way right after this.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Bottom of the second inning on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. It will be Roman Farnsworth, Lucas Jones, and Landon Fletcher, who are all due up for the Trojans. Kohler got out of the inning there, Stump, but tough going, walks, a couple hit by pitches. Right now, just location, kind of been a bit of a struggle to this point.
Yeah, and again, you're still in it. We saw, the Trojans scored 2 in the bottom of the first inning here, so you got a good lineup here, and just got to trust your pitching a little bit more and get a little bit of confidence going, and you'll be just fine.
Farnsworth, the right fielder for the Trojans, trying to start off a rally. Now, you remember it was Fairless, obviously, they got out to the quick start. Then all of a sudden, Tusky Valley fired right back for 2 runs, so who knows?
Yeah, Fairless doing a great job keeping the pressure on Tusky Valley and taking advantage of their opportunities right there, like you said earlier, with the walks made available. And, again, Tusky Valley's got to bear down on the pitch and the defense and get some zeros on the board for them.
Samako back on the mound for the Falcons. Seven, 8, 9 due up for Tusky Valley. Samako out of the windup actually will step off. Now his first delivery to Farnsworth at the eyes, ball 1.
Roman Farnsworth, a senior for the Trojans. One of the 6 seniors on the team, which Chase Cooper, I know, enjoys having.
Misses low on the next delivery. 2-0. Tries to go at the letters, now 3-0. Smako's deliveries right there for strike 1. Take all the way from Farnsworth. Almost halfway out of the box by the time.
Roman didn't even pretend to want to even play with that one. Just, whatever, throw it.
3-1. Swung on, driven, right center. Losing some steam, right fielder. That's going to be over his head and hook to the right side. Farnsworth on his horse heading for 2, and it looks like Coach Cooper's going to be waving him. Farnsworth, as the cutoff, is going to knock it down, and Roman Farnsworth, a leadoff triple, as he never broke stride.
Tell you, great hit by Roman there. Nice piece of patient hitting. Saw his pitch. He won it on the 3-1. Took it deep to right center.
That made me tired just watching that. Lucas Jones, the catcher, now in.
Tell you, Blake Gregorich got on his horse trying to get that. Kind of lost it in the sun, I think, and he thought it was coming over his left shoulder. And by the time the ball landed, it came over his right shoulder right there. So wind played a little havoc out there in right field, along with the sun.
Good block behind the plate by Gall, as it was a curveball or an off speed that just slipped out of the hand of Samako. Every fly ball to right field here has so much tail on it. So I'm pretty sure when Gregorich turned around, it was right over his head. Only problem was it just kept tailing right after he turned his shoulder to it. Not that I think he would have been able to run it down regardless.
He looked like he had a good play on it, like you said. That wind, even from our advantage here on the left field line, just took that ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop gloves it, fires on to first. It's wide, and the first baseman pulls his foot. So it's an RBI for Jones.
And more important for Lucas Jones right there. Again, nice job of running to first. You know, the ball was hit to shortstop right there. You know, again, it's a lot of times you kind of jog down there, but put a lot of pressure on Mike Ritterbeck, the shortstop. Fortunately, went a little bit wide to Logan Barkin, and so you got nobody out and Trojan on first.
Landon Fletcher, the second baseman, in. It's going to be a bunt attempt, pulls the bat back. Once again, we brought up from the last inning, Tusky Valley fired right back.
Yeah,
looking to do the similar thing this time around. There's going to be a bunt attempt. It's a good one. Samaco gloves, goes on to first, and that will be out number 1. But it does advance Jones on to second, so Fletcher does his job. Back to the top of the order, Hunter McGuffin. He had a single and a run scored in the first. Really, if you're Fletcher, can't honestly ask for a better bunt placement for a sacrifice.
Now, we talk about how sometimes I think kids try to get almost too perfect going right down that line, but that's a prime example of doing exactly what your job's supposed to be, making it difficult. And, again, the pitcher right there, Samaco, did a great job of fielding that. Nice play, and that's what you want to do.
Went with a curveball to McGuffin, but it dropped in and bounced in. Another good block by Gall. Delivery catches the inside corner to McGuffin.
Yeah, to your point, Nick, Gall's had a couple nice stops back there and really key stops to keep the base runners from advancing, and he's had a good game here the first couple innings.
1-1. Swung on and fouled straight back.
Hunter McGuffin 1 for 1 today. Went up between shortstop and third for the first hit in the Trojans' second half, or bottom half.
Curveball popped straight up. Gall going back towards the fence. Now it's going to hook back in towards play, and Gall can't get a glove on it. So McGuffin will stay alive. It was going like it was going towards the railroad tracks, and then just took a sharp turn back towards home plate, and McGuffin's got a big smile on his face.
Well, I think, again, what Gall was doing just that. Was thinking that the wind was going to push that, went right back to the backstop and tried to locate it, and for whatever reason, just didn't quite push it there.
Delivery. There's going to be a ground ball. Ritterbeck gloves, looks the runner back, onto first and gets the out. Great play there by the sophomore shortstop for the Falcons.
Yeah, Mike doing a nice job taking his time. The ball was hit really hard to him right there, and he didn't have to rush it. Did a nice job of looking Lucas Jones back to second base, making sure he didn't go anywhere, and fired a nice play over there to first base.
Shane Twist, the left fielder, he lined out to right his first time up. Samaco's first delivery in the dirt. Gall keeps it pretty much right where it hit the dirt.
Yeah, another prime example right there, keeping the runner Lucas Jones on second base. Another great stop there by the Falcon.
1-0. Twist goes left side. Ritterbeck, he'll glove it. Double pumps, goes on to first. Twist was hustling down the line, but he's not going to make it there in time. 5-3 ball game. Trojans do get one back. We move on to the third. Big Z Sports returns right after this.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurixville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
5-3 ball game, third inning on the way. 6, 7, 8 coming up to the plate, as it will be Hyben, Samaco, and Dean. Trojans did plate one that last half inning, but Strand won on the base paths. Much more efficient inning that time around by Samaco. Stump.
Yeah, nice defense by the Falcons right there. Again, Ritterbeck taking care of a couple batters there at third, or a shortstop. And, again, props to Gall there for kicking down some wild pitches, keeping them in front of them, and keeping the Trojans just one run to the bottom of the second.
Still on the bump for Tusky Valley. They're going with Kohler again. 5 runs have come across through these 2 innings. Mostly it's been a walk problem for him to this point, as you and I were talking about it. Fairless has got 5 runs on the board, but just 1 hit has been logged to this point for the visitors.
It's amazing how those walks come back to bite you sometimes. And first couple innings, Kohler's had a little bit of issues with his walks. That's why we play. That's why we play the game though, and on to the third inning.
Hi Ben, his first time up. He got a walk. Was eventually stranded on first. Out of the windup, first delivery's cut on and missed. Hyben with a mighty swing, but didn't find anything but air. As it has been all season long, high school baseball brought to you in part by Right Mark Roofing, your commercial flat roof specialist. Kohler's next delivery to Hyben's in the dirt. Might have to check on Aidan Garabrandt from Claxon Communications. Do you need some water? Oh, even better. It's windy. Keep your mouth closed. 1-1 is going to be in there for strike two.
That is some solid advice right there. That is some solid advice.
Keep your mouth
shut. Swallow the book. Keep your mouth shut. That is parenting at its finest right there.
Can you tell I've got a toddler at home?
Yeah, I can tell.
1-2, too low. That hurt you, buddy? Yeah. Well, don't do it.
Yeah, I miss him, dude. I haven't seen him since we were
Newcomers
playing
Ridgewood
newcomers.
softball game.
That's right.
Next delivery's too high to Hyben.
Yeah.
He had a long day today. You wouldn't want him. He'd be rather upset. Actually, he'd be more upset by the fact he couldn't go out there and play ball. Maybe one day. 3-2. Swung on and missed as taking something off of it was Kohler as he got Hyben way out in front of it.
Yeah, just from a confidence standpoint for Kohler right there, getting that first out, more or less, even a strikeout just brings a lot of confidence to that batter. And again, Hesamako, who struck out the first inning, so we'll see what Kohler can do.
This part of the order has actually been relatively kind through the first time through it was relatively kind, and now combining the strikeout with Hyben, it's been kind. He's gotten his 3 strikeouts in this part of the order. Kohler delivers. Got to be at the outside corner. Strike 1 to Samako.
Again, Kohler is a senior as well, so he's kind of been through this before right now and understands it's a long game here and plenty of game to be played.
Line drive, and that's going to fall in between everybody. A great job by Samako, not trying to do too much with it, and he'll be a one-out base runner. Could not have dropped that ball in a better spot.
Hey, could have taken a drone out there and dropped it right there. Nice piece of batting right there.
Dean will come in. A walk, 2 stolen bases, and a run scored for him.
Yeah, again, Kohler doing a nice job, making Samako work his way on board here right now. Seems to be in the zone a lot better.
Crown ball, left side. Coach Whitting thought about going for it. He might have heard his team in the dugout giving the groan as he missed it.
He's going to hear about that one again.
That had a little bit of heat on it.
I would not have stuck my hand out there, but again, a lot of pressure on these high school coaches, especially when they coach third base to make that play.
1. Too low, check swing. Thought maybe there'd be an appeal down, but doesn't look like it, so now 1-1.
Again, those appeals can be hard for the high school coaches, too, because right now your umpires are in between first and second right now, which makes that even a little more difficult to call.
Stepping off there was Kohler. Gets Samako to go back in.
Both of these pitchers do a nice job of keeping the runners on base, changing their pace a little bit, holding the ball for different amounts of times. Do that very well. Hard to do as a young athlete.
Strike 2 offering to Dean. Next delivery, runner goes, throw down to second. Samako slides in, close play, and he is tagged out at second. Heck of a throw down by Lucas Jones. Caught Samako stealing.
Tell you, Lucas Jones, they've had some base stealers here, but it's been, tough pitches to put down there at second base. And that one was just below the strike zone there, got up there and got him out at second base.
Blake Gregorich, the right fielder. A walk and a stolen base and a run scored for him. First delivery, bit too low.
There we go. Big pitch right here. Full count here, and again, gets you out of the inning here if you're able to get them out.
Trying to catch the inside corner, but it is ball 4. Jones couldn't quite squeeze it behind the plate, but I think it was inside regardless. Now it's Blake Gregorich. My mistake. Dean was still in there.
No, yeah.
We know what's going on, we swear. Ball 1 offering to Gregorich. And again, he has a walk and a stolen base and a run scored.
2 stolen bases.
Stepping off again is Kohler as Dean was dancing around a bit over at first, getting a bit bigger lead.
All right, if anyone's keeping track, the sun's back out. We're back in warm again.
Delivery of Kohler was in the dirt, swung on by Gregorich. Back to the backstop. Advancing will be Dean.
Yeah, that'll be his 3rd stolen base.
Yeah, I wrote down wild pitch. Now it's a 1-1 count. One swung on and missed. Second time Gregorich has bid on one low. We'll see if Kohler tries to go back to the well again. Next delivery was high. That's fisted out to left. Left fielder will come in and make the grab, though, for out number 3. Much better inning of work from Kohler there. 5-3 ball game. Home half of the 3rd on the way.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Home half of the 3rd inning on the way from Zorville. Tusky Valley Trojans, Fairless Falcons. It is the away team leading 5-3 right now. Great inning of work there, though, by Kohler. Nothing led across, did give up the 1 hit, but nothing hurt at all. Both these pitchers looking to settle in a bit more as these innings draw on. We saw how Kohler was able to settle into the 3rd inning. We'll see what Samako's able to do on the mound for Fairless.
Yeah, it looked like he wasn't trying to overthrow there a little bit, kind of relying on his defense a lot more, and they actually came through. A couple nice outs and a nice inning there.
3-4-5. It's Isaac Matthews, Nick Miller, and Jesse White expected up this inning. Matthews had the RBI double in which he uncorked one to left center that almost made it to the fence. About the deepest part of the field, too.
Yeah, he tried to take care of that little wind coming from there.
First offering. It's right there for strike 1. Yeah, he hit that through the wind coming in from left field. If there is no wind, I don't know where that thing lands. 0-1. Goes with the big bend, but it stays up high. 1-1. Curveball, tries to drop it at the knees, and he will.
That was a nice pitch, nice little off-speed pitch there, bent down the right, the bottom of the zone there. Got a 1-2 count.
Samako's 1-2. Too low. Coach Cooper was talking to him after the last pitch and pointing out, Matthews pulled it to the left side, so center fielder's shaded way over. Right fielder's still pretty much playing straight up, so right center gap is open. 2-2. Swung on, ground ball. Ritterbeck, he'll glove it. Matthews getting down the line, throw on to first, and the throw will be there as Matthews is out number 1.
Tell you, Ritterbeck's had a heck of a last couple innings here right now. Nice little shortstop right there, and he's always got that little hitch when he throws. You kind of wonder if it's going to catch him, but he got Isaac Matthews out by a whole step there, and nice play.
Nick Miller, a walk for him. Eventually was a put out at second base on a fielder's choice. Samako's first offering off the outside corner.
Tell you, these left-hand batters, Nick, this is where we kind of got to perk up and make sure we're watching. Get a foul ball over this fence.
I know. Why do you think I've suddenly ducked lower? It's now 2-0. I think sitting low enough. Yeah, both Aidan and Owen are sitting low enough they won't catch a foul ball.
He's lounging back there.
2-0. And it's in the dirt.
Hate to tell Aidan there, if there's a foul ball, he's on his own. I ain't protecting him.
Well, for some reason, you took the seat closest, too, and I don't know why you did that.
Here the biggest guy here, and I take the first seat. Maybe not my smartest choice there.
Smako ready. It's 3-0. Might have been a take all the way from Miller. It was a strike. Just getting that timing step down. (3-1). Swung on, line drive through the 3-4 hole, and that's going to be a single for Miller. They're actually going to throw in from right. Ball's going to trickle away, but Miller's going to hold up there.
That's a nice play by Blake Gregorich out there at right field there. Really hard to hit by Nick Miller and made it really close at first.
Jesse White, fielder's choice RBI for him in the first inning. Yeah, it was hit decently hard down the right side, but Miller was hustling pretty well. White swings. That's to the left side. Gloved. Ritterbeck on to second. Throw on to first for the double play. Close play, and hit's going to be there as the double play will get Fairless out of the inning. Great inning of work there from Samako on the mound. We'll move on into the fourth. Big Z Sports returns right after this.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars. April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
It's the fourth inning on the way on the Big C Sports YouTube channel. Big thank you to another one of the sponsors that has jumped on for today's presentation, 21 Tire and Auto. Of course, any tire needs. I mean, let's face it, springtime's here. Weather's getting better, but the rain is definitely here. You're going to want some good tread on those tires.
Rain's definitely here. It had a little rough winter on these tires out here, and again, it's the only four things hitting the road when you're driving, so make sure you got some good ones.
We do have a substitution here, as now on the mound, it is Jesse White who will take over the pitching duties for the Trojans. So the night is done for Alex Kohler. Not sure what the other defensive change will be. Still out who will be out there in center field. If it will be Kohler, if it will be McGuffin. We'll see once they turn around. So for Jesse White coming in, big spot for him. You definitely want to limit things. It's only a 2-run ball game. Certainly something the Trojans can get past, but do not want to forfeit any other runs. Make that job a lot harder.
Yeah, and again, it might be, you never know, but it might be one of those instances. This is a makeup game from earlier in the game. You got a couple of big games this weekend, so you got to try to possibly limit the number of pitches being thrown by some of your staff.
My question has been answered. Twist moves over to center field. Kohler now takes over in left.
Who got you that information?
Well, nobody. I just noticed.
So there's no way you did that on your own.
No, I did because I just noticed Kohler's pink glove out there in left, and the curly hair out in center field for Twist. Simple as that. So due up at the plate for Fairless. Top of the order, Ritterbeck. He has flown out and walked and scored a run. Who got you that information? Come on, man.
Still not sure I believe you, but okay.
That's all right. I told you who the pitching substitution was.
You did. You're on it today, man. You're on it.
Sure, we're going to go with
I
that.
didn't think you could see that far, actually.
It's a struggle sometimes. First offering, just off the plate. White out of the windup. Next delivery, too low. Very something always of note. Kohler kind of the lankier frame. Miller a little bit more compact. Very different delivery angle. Ritterbeck grounds one hard. Big hop to Matthews. Lobs it on to first for out number 1. An old Baltimore chop to shortstop. I don't know what that hit. I don't know if that hit the lip just off the dirt into the grass, but boy, was that a high hop.
I tell you, both of these shortstops playing a good game. To end the Trojans half of the inning, Mike Ritterbeck, great field, hard hit to Landon Castler over to Logan Barkan to turn the double play, and right here, send it right up the middle, and Isaac Matthews with a nice play at shortstop.
Eberle fouls the first one he sees, well off the right side. Another kick steals, has a bunt attempt, and he went for it. Eberle now slips behind 0-2.
Tell you, here the start of the 4th inning, and Ritterbeck and now Eberle been up 3 times already, so getting a lot of batting practice this game to this point.
That last pitch by Miller, I meant White. His next delivery swung on and missed as Eberle is behind it. A punch-out and a good start to the relief work there for White on the mound.
Yeah, he's come out, again, Jesse White doing a nice job coming out there and, again, pitching to contact right now that his defense do there and taking care of business with Eberle there.
Peters, line out walk. Number off the end of the bat. Good glove over there from third by Miller. Over to first, and it's in and out of the glove. As unable to hold it is the first baseman. As Nick Miller couldn't quite hold the throw from Luke Miller that was just a bit low, so reaching safely will be Peters. Tyler Gall, the catcher. Walk and a fielder's choice RBI for him.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to get out of the inning there. If you're Jesse White, you like your chances right there. And Luke Miller has a nice arm there. Unfortunately, just threw a little bit low, and Nick Miller unfortunately unable to come up with it.
Runner's going to go. Delivery. Line drive. Center field twist. Goes back, and he will make the grab for out number 3. So no harm, no foul. And a good job there by White in relief work. We will move on to the home half of the 4th. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
21 Tire and Auto is conveniently located on the north side of Navarre on State Route 21 and can handle all your vehicle needs. They carry all major tire brands for passenger, light truck, SUV, agricultural, ATV, and trailer tires. Plus, 21 Tire and Auto can handle just about any repair your vehicle is needing and gives you the comfort of massage chairs to sit in while you wait. To see all they can do for you, find 21 Tire and Automotive Service on Facebook.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
It's time for the bottom of the fourth on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Tusky Valley, great inning of relief work there for Jesse White. They'll try to pay dividends here at the plate, as it will be due up Luke Miller, Roman Farnsworth, and Lucas Jones. Got to be a good feeling for White, too, coming in here. You saw you were standing out there on defense, saw some struggles there for Kohler in the start, saw some good eyes from the Fairless batters, saw some good hits as well, and came in and really handled it no problem.
Yeah, did a great job there fielding. Again, had a fielding there on third base there, which close play. But again, nice half the inning. And if you're Tusky Valley, again, you haven't allowed the Falcons to score the last couple innings. You're only down a couple runs here, so plenty of time to get back in the game.
So for Miller, he lined out to the pitcher his last time up to Samako. Remember, that was just, as we were joking, like, hey, Mom, look what I found kind of catch as Samako got the glove down. I'm sure if we asked him after the game, he'd said, no, I knew what I was doing the whole time. First delivery goes for the inside corner, just misses. See we have a visitor over the right field fence, Stumpy, if you look up high enough. Says springtime like the moon. There's a fly ball towards that. Right fielder trailing back. It's over his head again. Miller hustling, and he will pull into second there with a leadoff double.
Did Nick McWilliams just call his shot?
No. No, it certainly wasn't my shot, because if I try to hit anything, it's not going to go out of the infield. I can promise you that.
Here, I'm sitting there looking at the right field. All of a sudden, there goes the ball. I was like, man, that's impressive how you prognosticated that one, buddy.
I couldn't tell you the last time I swung a bat, so I don't think it's going anywhere. Roman Farnsworth now in. He had a triple to lead off the second inning. Eventually had a run scored. Delivery goes with the bend, and it's there for a strike. Actually, I take that back. Last year I participated in a co-ed softball game. It's a little bit different in terms of the hitting. The 0-1 from Samako. Check swing by Farnsworth. Thought there would be an appeal, but no. Now 1-1. Now there's the appeal, and they're going to say he went. I thought it looked like Farnsworth went pretty far out.
Probably a good call right there.
Samako's 0-2. Over the head of Farnsworth as he'll duck below it.
Yeah, that's called a business decision. You're not taking that one, buddy. Coach like, go ahead, take it. No, Coach, I'm not taking that one.
1-2. Swung on, line drive, right side, and it is going to drop in front of the right fielder. Miller is hustling, was rounding third, but he will be held up there by Coach Cooper. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting by Roman Farnsworth there again. Started with an 0-2 count, went to 1-2, and nice job of going with that pitch right out to right field.
Lucas Jones, the catcher, an RBI single for him. And right now, I know we're only in the fourth inning, but Stump, suddenly Tusky Valley's got the leading run at the plate.
Yeah, they've done a nice job up to this point, staking around, keeping the chins up.
There goes the runner, and there's not going to be a throw down by Galt. Should say go-ahead run standing at the plate. You knew what I meant. I swear, I used to play baseball. You think I'd remember these things, but I guess not. And there's going to be a balk again on Samako. Both runners will move up, and that means coming home will be Miller. Second time we've seen that from Samako today. So now Farnsworth stands on at third. Miller comes home. It's a one-run ball game.
Yeah, Farnsworth on third, and still nobody out to this point.
1-0. Just misses the zone.
Lucas Jones, the RBI, and single his last at bat. Looking to get another one here.
2-0, runs high. With nobody on when you're on a rally like this, I'm assuming probably take all the way from Jones. Wins back 3-0. And it is a take all the way, but it's a strike at the knees.
These Trojan guys, they don't even like try to
We're not even going to sell it.
It's like, whatever, just take it.
3-1. Drops at the knees again. Now Samako's found the location he likes with 2 of them. Three-2. Swung on and fouled away. Just staying alive is Jones.
Again, Samaka with a nice pitch there in the upper part of the strike zone right there, and Lucas Jones doing a nice job fighting it off.
Samako's 3-2. Just drops a bit low. Runners at the corners again. Not missing by much with Samako on that pitch.
Now, it's one of those pitches you just kind of, all right, what's the umpire going to call? All right, ball. Okay, we're going to first.
Landon Fletcher, a sacrifice bunt for him the first time up. Could be in a position to do that again. Runner's going to go. Fake the throw down, did Gall. Stolen base for Jones. Now both runners in scoring position.
So I got to count it up. We got quite a few stolen bases this game, too.
All over the place.
Both sides. Running wild.
Guess it was a cold strike on that first offering. I didn't see it. The 0-1 goes with the curveball too high.
Here we go, Flags. Get here, 6. First one, kid.
Samako's 1-1. At the knees, strike 2. Suddenly the Falcons pitcher has found the location he likes, right at the knees. 1-2. Curveball, check swing tapper down the first baseline, hooks foul. Kind of a defensive swing from Fletcher, but it still worked out.
Right there, I thought that's going to be a heck of a bunt here. Yeah, rolled foul. Wow. Yeah, I think your interpretation of the old defensive swing was very well put on that one.
Samako's 1-2 again. Swung on, foul tip, glove by Gall for the out. And Samako registers the first out of the inning with the punch out. Back to the top of the order. It will be Hunter McGuffin.
So that's Samaka's first strikeout there, but man, what a timely one there for the Falcons there.
It is the first one, and I guess to that point, Tusky Valley, although trailing, they have been putting the ball in play for sure.
Yeah, they've been spreading the ball over there. A lot of nice defense here, especially at shortstop. Mike Ritterbeck's had quite a few putouts. The catcher Tyler Gall's had a great game behind the plate there. Yeah, Trojans doing a nice job, just kind of chipping away here. A couple doubles, a couple singles and triples, and right back here in the game.
It's an 0-2 now as McGuffin fouled the next one away. Samako ready. Come to the plate. Too low. Off the glove of Gall. Runner was going to come home, but thought better of it did Farnsworth. It did not get overly far away from goal. Decent-sized backstop around here, though, so if anything does get past the catcher, it's quite hard to recover from that if you're the defense. Samako's 1-2 to McGuffin. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back punch-outs now for Samako.
Yeah, like you said, Samaka's found something. He really likes this inning right now. He's been down low in that zone right now with a second strikeout of the game and this inning.
Shane Twiss, a line-out and a ground-out for him. First delivery over his head. The 1-0. Just a bit low.
So we've got some student section here from Tusky Valley cheering them on right now, and probably hear that in their microphones, probably. He's not going to be able to talk in class tomorrow, but he sounds good right now.
Maybe it's spring break. Samako's 2-0. Pop up. Right center. Right fielder's
tough.
crashing in. Going to be a close play. Tries to take the diving grab, and he will. What a job out there in right field for Gregorich, who somehow made the basket catch. That will end the inning, and we will move on into the fifth. Big Z Sports is back for more high school baseball following this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Five, 6, 7 coming up on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as we get into the fifth inning. And boy, oh boy, what a play for Blake Gregorich there for the right fielder for the Falcons, who really probably saved 2 runs coming across from the Trojans.
That was not the straightest line to the ball.
No.
The wind was playing havoc with it. The sun's playing havoc with it. Great effort. Got his glove right down there. Made the great diving catch there. To your point, Nick, probably saving a couple runs in a big inning for the Trojans.
So back on the mound in relief is Jesse White for Tusky Valley. Did a great job last half inning. He'll try to keep things close. 5-4 ball game. A good one brewing from Zorville.
Yeah, Samaka with a nice job there. Had bases loaded, nobody out there. Proceeded to get 2 strikeouts on his own, and Gregorich doing a nice job to get the third one there and limited the Trojans to a single run.
So leading things off, Logan Barkan, first baseman. Barkan, a strikeout for him in his only plate appearance to this point. Swung on and missed on the first one. Oh, 1 delivery, bounces in from White.
Yeah, it's kind of funny watching these 3 pitchers that we've had. They all a completely different style, all different builds right there, and kind of doing their own thing and trying to compete the best they can.
1-1 in the dirt again.
Yeah, Jesse White's not going to have a long stride.
No. Well, tell him you said that. The 2-1. He's going to who's this Stump guy? What? Now the 3-1. Swung on, tapper, foul.
All right, coach has got this one. Look at that. Great form.
Wait for him to look at the throw over. So a full count upcoming. I think even you could have fielded that one, Stump.
I would have charged it a little bit, though.
On a foul ball.
You got to get it to the pitcher quicker.
I don't think you could have made it to the pitcher from there. 3-2 from White. Swung on, ground ball, left side, hooks just foul. And now Miller will hug the line.
It might be a pattern here.
White's 3-2. Goes for the inside corner, just quite can't locate. Good at bat there from Barkan, who will be a leadoff runner for the Falcons. High bend coming up to the plate.
So the Falcons get the leadoff runners on. They've had great success this game, and here we are, the top of the 5th, leadoff runner on, nobody out.
First offering to high bends, too high. White ready. Good lead over at first from Barkan. Out of the stretch. Swung on, ground ball up the middle. Matthews gloves it, flips to the second baseman, and they'll get just the lead runner. So a fielder's choice there. We're going to be trying to turn two, but maybe a bit of a slow development play there.
Again, the shortstop, Isaac Matthews, there doing a nice job. Had to charge the play, and I think he kind of got stuck there. And all right, I'm not quite close enough to second base right there, but doing a good job of flicking it over there to Landon Fletcher for the definite out, getting the lead runner. And here you got Jeremiah Highben on first base with one out now.
And it looks like they're going to have a pinch runner come in. It's junior Dylan Poley, who will now be standing over there at first. Miller will play in from third base. First offering to Samako is going to be high and tight. So Poley, the junior, we'll see if he ultimately does take over at third for Highben. Delivery from White, swung on, line drive, up the middle, and that one's going to fall in front of the center fielder. So two runners on with one out. Good single from Samako right back up the middle.
Great piece of hitting right there, moving Highben up to second base. And here you got him, first and second, one out.
That pinch runner and Poley standing on at second. Hunter Dean coming up to the plate.
Good point. I forgot about that runner 10 already.
The attention span is Stump.
Yeah, that's didn't last long, did it?
2 walks issued to Dean today, as he'll see ball one in the dirt. Okay, I was just about to say the same thing. The only reason I'm having a hard time, or giving you a hard time, is because I almost said the exact same thing. White's 1-0. Right down Broadway.
Yeah, we're sitting here off to the side, Nick, and I'm like, yeah, that one looked pretty good right there.
Yeah, we are directly off to the side, so if we miss any of these horribly, we apologize. 1-1, line drive, right side, that's going to fall. Being waved home is going to be Poley. Right field, you can't quite pick it up. Farnsworth with the cannon shot home, and he is safe as beating it out was Poley. Did not slide in. And both the pitcher and the catcher there are both questioning. They thought that they had him. What a throw by Farnsworth.
That was a rocket coming in from right field. And from here, again, we're sitting here a good probably 50 feet away. And I thought he got him at home, but umpire there saying he's safe, and Falcons played a run there.
Coming around to score was Poley, the pinch runner. Now a 6-4 ball game. Samako stands on at third. It was definitely a close play for certain. We couldn't quite really see the plate from there. You have to go back and watch this again on our live stream. There's a ground ball. Matthews charges, gloves, goes on to first. That is going to be out number 2, but racing home was Samako. So an RBI there for Gregorich, who gets the job done.
Man, Gregorich makes a great play out in the field. Comes here in the next half of the inning. Big RBI there.
And time on the field as Gregorich gets helped back to the dugout now, unfortunately. So Gregorich with the RBI was going to be standing on, or pardon me, was out at first on the fielder's choice. Dean does advance over to third. So 2 out, 7-4 ball game. And we'll see what Coach Whitting does. As we'll go ahead and I think we're going to have a substitution here. We will keep it right here. Coming up top of the order. Second time today, Stump, we've seen that. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't. Seems like they're running down there and just pull up right before first base there. So, again, you hate to speculate what's going on there right now, but unfortunate for a couple of the Fairless Falcons here today.
So we'll have to see who comes into right field for Fairless. 7-4 ball game.
Hunter Dean sitting here on third base right now.
Mike Ritter back in. Ground out, fly out, walk for him. And he will see ball 1. "1-0 from White. Just off the plate again.
Yeah, he's got to be either just a bit outside, because up and down from our view, they're right there.
But we got no view from the back.
we don't have them on the inside outside.
2-0. Ritterbeck holds the hands back. It's now 3-0.
Got nice patience here by Mike Ritterbeck here for the Falcons here, looking for his pitch.
Ritterbeck holds, and it's ball 4 up at his chin. Runners at the corners. Lucas Eberle in. Eberle, a strikeout, sacrifice RBI, hit by a pitch, had a stolen base, scored a run, kind of been all over the place.
He might be hitting the old cycle, I guess. What would that? What is all that when you?
I don't think that's anything. It would be the weirdest cycle I've ever heard of before.
He may not be getting a single, double, triple home run, but he's got every other statistic in the book.
White's delivery to Eberle. Runner goes. Throw back to the pitcher, so it's a stolen base for Ritterbeck.
What is that, about the 5th one for the
I'm not
Falcons?
sure. It's a lot. I've got him down for 5.
They better stretch well before the game starts.
Ooh, high pitch there to Eberle off the back of the helmet, but he'll be all right. And hot on the first.
We've had 2 hit by pitches, and they've both been him.
Yes, they have. You're right. Eberle wore it from between the shoulder blades the first time. That one was off the helmet. Didn't seem to rattle him too much. And you could see White was not happy with himself. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Lucas Peters, line out, walk, reached on an error. White's first delivery, just a bit low. We've seen, I forget what coach that was that told us. They said, look, I've been going to games for 30 years. I've been at high school games for 30 years, and every time you'll see something you've never seen before. 1-0, driven, left side, trailing back, left fielder going back in, Kohler, and he will make the grab. So a great job there by White to work out of a bases inning jam, but the Falcons plate 2, 7-4 ball game. Big Z Sports returns right after this.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Bottom of the 5th inning on the way. It is a 7-4 advantage Fairless has over Tusky Valley. So coming into right field after Gregorich was checked out of the game there, Stump, Deegan Meek, the junior. Coach Whitting kind of having to dip down into his bench quite a bit. Also at third base after the pinch run for Dylan Poley, it looks like it's going to be number 15 in Jeremiah Hyman back on the field after the pinch run. Sorry, I saw the number wrong.
What the?
Yeah, no, your eyes do not deceive you.
I was almost impressed. Man, Nick McWilliams on it today.
Clearly not. 3-4-5 coming up for Tusky Valley. Isaac Matthews leading off this inning. He had an RBI double and a ground out. Sun going down. It is getting just the slightest bit chilly.
This sweatshirt Z Sport really nice right now.
Ground ball, good glove by Hyben on to first for out number 1 and a quick out number 1. Played the hop well, did Hyben over there from the hot corner.
Yeah, did a nice job in between hop right there and kept his glove down. Nice throw right there to the chest of the first baseman.
Nick Miller, walking a single for him. He has been a put-out out at second base both times, though. First delivery, Samako. There's going to be a line drive, left side, left fielder going back, trying to get a read on it, and he'll make a stumbling catch. As Miller had that one trailing towards the left field line. Making the grab out there was Hunter Dean.
Man, it's the sun's going down here, got a little chillier, and all of a sudden our wind kind of disappeared. Still wreaking havoc out there on the outfielders there.
Coming up, Jesse White was your center fielder, now your pitcher. Sees strike one right down the pipe.
Tell you, Shannon Thomas keeping an eye on us tonight there, Nick.
I see that.
Getting us in there.
Delivery from Samako's in the dirt. I ask him, Shannon, what are you normally doing on a Thursday night?
Probably studying for his next game. Probably doing a scouting report for the next game.
I'm sure. 1-1, driven left side, left fielder trailing back towards it. That's over his head. As White is going to round first, hustling in for two, and he will be in there with a stand-up double with two gone.
Man, did he get a hold of that thing. There was no chance of the left fielder getting that. Great hit there. Nice hard hit by Jesse right there.
Luke Miller, line out and a double. Run scored. Yeah, sun going down and all that, it's gotten the slightest bit chilly.
We're still going to see the 100-yard dash by Nick McWilliams today.
Delivery, a curveball that's in there. It's a big bend out of Samako. Oh, 1. Next offering now runs inside 1-1. It's getting so cold out here, Stump, that it's a war of attrition because we've lost a camera person for at least the next couple minutes. 1-1. I didn't think it was that cold, but I guess it is. Now 2-1. Big thank you to Aidan, Owen, and Micayela, by the way, from Claxon Communications for their hard work.
Aidan toughing it out here right now.
2-1, cut on and missed. Miller couldn't catch up to the heater. Throw down as White slides back in safely. No, you can't say toughen it out. He got a hoodie on now. Welcome to springtime. Beautiful during the day, chilly at night. 2-2 from Samako. Time called here, and I think Miller wanted time, and it was granted.
So Samaka like, what'd I do? Yeah, all right.
Samako ready. Miller digs in. 2-2. Swung on. Check swing. Tapper to the mound. Samako has it. Jogs over to first. Flips it for out number 3. No runs come across there. Falcons lead 7-4. Big Z Sports returns for the home half, or the top of the 6th right after this.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Sixth inning on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, as it is the Fairless Falcons leading the Tusky Valley Trojans 7-4. Jesse White back in relief once again, and for the Falcons there, got to be feeling good after Samako only gave up the single hit that last inning. And no runs coming across. He's really settled in nicely. It's really only been about 2 innings so far for the Trojans that have really paid dividends on the base paths and at the plate.
Yeah, that was big innings for Fairless, like you said, scoring 2 runs in the last innings right there. And the Trojans done a nice job kind of counterbalancing that by scoring the bottom half of the innings, but not the case in the 5th. Fairless 2 runs, and Samaka taking care of the Trojans in the bottom of the 5th, which takes us here to the top of the visiting 6.
I don't know what in the world I'm doing. Apparently, instead of feeling that I'm in Zorville, I'm thinking I'm like around Navarre or something like that. Don't ask me. Tyler Gall coming up to the plate for the Falcons. He has a walk, a run scored, a fielder's choice RBI, and a line out.
Hey, little hustle there, Coach.
So you can give people a hard time around here because I guess they like you for some reason.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but they're well aware of me. Let's just put it that way.
They tolerate you. That's good.
There you go.
White ready. Out of the windup. First delivery is too low to goal.
Let me hang around.
We guess.
Might be sympathetic, but they let me.
1-0. Tries to drop it in at the knees, but it just dips too low. 2-0. All right, it's official. I was giving our camera person a hard time, but I'm cold.
We're losing another one day, didn't we? We're going 2 down now.
You go finish this one out. I'm calling in a bullpen move here. 2-0. Goes to the inside corner. Goal leans out of the way. It's now 3-0. Oh, no, you're not a lefty. See, if Adam was still here, we could call in the lefty.
See, Aidan was very nice. He even offered a sweatshirt for you. It might fit over your left arm, but that's about it.
3-0 is too high. What are you trying to say?
Aidan's smaller in statue. How's that?
Thanks. Gall will stand on safely at first. Logan Barkan in. Walk for him and a strikeout. Where did this come from?
The sun went behind the cloud. The wind picked up here a little bit. Not a good combination for you.
Delivery to White too low, or delivery from White was too low. Barkan did offer on the bunt, though. It's 0-1. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Now, hey, the wind has shifted to blowing out to right. It's suddenly behind us. The 0-1 bunt attempt fouled off of Blue. That one doesn't feel good. And we'll be walking that one off. It's now 0-2. And actually, I thought they said that hit Barkan there for a second. No, he's just going down to talk to his coach as the
first
coaching staff for Tusky Valley is making sure the umpire's okay. That one didn't feel good.
No, I think he caught looks like right
that was
off
the arm
elbow
or
that's
on the forearm. It looks like
he's kind of taking his time, and I think just kind of let him breathe here a little bit.
Actually, both coaches are in checking on him. Gives a clap and says, "All right, fellas, let's go."
Everything seems functional. Nothing's broken. I will feel that in the morning. If not, to drive home.
Ask Blue, you good to go? Clap, clap, and that's all he gives is a clap. And okay, I guess we're going. Barkan back in behind 0-2.
I said Barkan. I think he fouled that off into him, so he better swing at anything close right here.
0-2 from White. Outside. No worries on that offering. I don't think there was any selling that. White's 1-2. Swung on and missed as he'll get the first out of the inning. Another punch out there in relief for White, his second. Oh, I lied. Third. Up next, High Ben. Walk, strikeout, fielder's choice, and a run scored. White's first delivery. It's going to be a check swing from High Ben, but it's at the knees.
I tell you, Jesse White's done a nice job this half of the inning getting ahead of the batters right now. A lot more effective, puts a lot more pressure on that batter.
A lot of what he's been doing in relief work, I mean, he has not wasted around. It's going right after him. He's putting the ball in the zone. 0-1. Tries to drop it at the knees again, and he will. It's 0-2.
That's a great location. Hard hard to reach out there that low down there right now. But Jesse White, again, placement spot on the last 2 pitches.
Now the 0-2. Just misses the zone. 1-2.
Had to be outside.
Yeah, we have no orientation of horizontally on the plate where it is, because we are directly down the left field
vertically
line.
Spot on. Horizontally, who knows?
1-2. That's too high. See, we can do high-low.
Vertically, not good.
No, vertically we're good. Horizontal,
Now that pitch was not good vertically.
Oh, I see what you're saying. White trying to get him to chase the high one.
It might have been over the plate, but
is 2-2. Tries to get him to bite again, but holding off his high bend, so a full count.
Man, this pullover sweatshirt's really nice.
I'm sure it is, Stump.
Z Sports sweatshirt on right now. Good high-quality sweatshirt. Nice and warm.
Mine's in my car.
No hammies being pulled. Stretch
3-2, runner goes. Pitch is in the dirt, though. So 2 runners on with just 1 out. Second walk issued this inning for White. Carter Samako back in again. Strikeout, single, actually 2 singles for him and a run scored. He's helped out his bid on the mound quite a bit on the offensive side. Going 2 for 3 today. White looks the runner back, now delivers. Going to be right there for strike 1.
Ted, the walks have been the issue for the Trojans today.
0-1. Right in there again. White's found his location. Smocko ready. The 0-2 to him. In the dirt, past the catcher there. Both runners are going to advance. Wild pitch from White will move everybody into scoring position.
One and 2 there on Samaka right now.
1-2 delivery. Went inside, and it's off of the arm there of Samako. I thought it was off the catcher. Actually, it bounced off the arm, off the catcher, and then down. So another hit by pitch, and that will load the bases up. Whoever it hit, that was not a good sound. And actually, the assistant coach for Tusky Valley is going out there to check on Lucas Jones. You heard that sound, Stump. That did not sound good. That good.
It was hard to tell where that hit just because it was such a hollow.
I mean, like I said,
sound.
It hit off the leg or the arm of Samako, and then it went straight down. I thought it was off the side of Jones, which is not a good place to get hit.
Going his ribs? I mean, it almost sounds like.
Because that's the unfortunate part about the catcher's gear. It does not protect down the side.
It sounded.
Delivery from White's in there for a strike to Hunter Dean.
Jesse's done a nice job getting ahead of the batters this inning, just hasn't been able to finish them at this point.
The hollow thump is really, you described it well, I think. 0-1. Finds the zone again.
He's had 2 strikes on every batter this inning. So, again, see if he can finish them here.
Jones, 0-2. Or White's 0-2. I don't know why I keep interchanging those.
Jones is catching White.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, Jones is not pitching and catching.
This is some kind of weird Abbott and Costello skit. Is swung on and missed as Dean is sat down there. White gets his second punch out there of the inning.
That's a big strikeout by Jesse White right there. Bases loaded, 2 outs here, and looks like Deegan Meek coming up to bat.
First delivery to him. Ground ball back up the middle. That's going to be grabbed over there at third and flipped onto first for the out. So a great job by White to work out of the jam. It's 7-4, home half of the 6th on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Rightmark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Just testing out if Aidan's still awake over there. Bottom of the sixth inning. 7-8-9 coming up. Roman Farnsworth in.
I've never seen a producer thump our play-by-play, but I think he came pretty close there, Aidan.
He can go for it. Farnsworth, 2 for 2 day for him so far. Single and a triple. Stolen base and a run scored.
Yeah, he's hit a lot of the statistical lines as well as having a good
couple
game.
Couple plays out
point.
there and right, too. Smako's still on the mound for Fairless, by the way, too. It's been a decently long outing for him heading into the sixth inning now, but he's been rather productive. I mean, the 4 runs have come across, but outside of that first inning in which he allowed the 2 to come across, he gave up 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth, but in between those, the third and the fifth innings for him have been pretty straightforward, and honestly, one of those runs came across on a balk. So overall, it's been a pretty good outing for Samaka.
Yeah, I say he's had a couple balks, he's had a couple strikeouts, and again, really been pitching to the hitting there for Tusky Valley. The fielding's done a nice job backing them up, and again, that's why you're ahead 7-4 at this point.
Farnsworth ready, Samako rocks and fires, curveballs right there, strike 1. Might actually be a changeup. Not a lot of vertical drop on that, so I think it could be a change. Next delivery, too low. Going to be action in the Tusky Valley bullpen, I believe.
Which I just looked down there. There is a pitching cage on this end since they pitch right ahead.
Can't imagine why. Next offering to Farnsworth, now 1-2. Yeah, the mound is the end. Or actually, pardon me, the catcher is standing with his back completely turned and everything.
So just yeah.
1-2 tries to go with the curve or the change again. The off speed as it's too high, now 2-2. Yeah, poor catch doesn't have really any way to protect himself. But I'm sure they put up that screen for a reason.
Yeah, I say, well.
2-2 just misses. Full count. Samako to Farnsworth. Swung on, ground ball, left side, up the middle actually, and both players will dive for it. Neither one's able to make the grab, and we had a collision there between short and second. Both hop back up and appear okay, thank goodness.
It's a great hustle by the middle of the field there. Both of them, Landon Kassler and Mike Ritter back there doing a nice job hustling, getting that ball. Like I said, collided there, and I tell you what, coach is having to do another medical check on his team.
It's always terrifying when you see two players colliding like that in the middle. It's a lot of outfielders to infielders. You see that sometimes for fly balls, but it appears that everybody's okay, and it looks like the coaching staff, with everybody being okay, is probably saying, hey, can we communicate who's going for that next time? That's one of those 50-50 balls right up the middle that's sometimes really hard.
Tell you, Bria Schrock, the athletic trainer for Tusky Valley, lending a lot of helping hands today.
Thank goodness both of them all right, and both Ritterbeck and Kassler, and actually both were just smiling at each other, so hopefully that's a good thing.
Bria's busy today, and we just had the ball get sailed over the stop it at the concession stand. Hey, thanks for the heads up, Aidan. Appreciate that.
Samaka already. Deliver to Jones just outside the zone. Like I said, come to a high school baseball game. You'll see something you've never seen before.
How do you throw that? Oh,
boy.
Oh, Bria. Bria just tried to return the ball to the pitcher.
Runner goes, and what a throw down for goal, and tagged out is Farnsworth. Farnsworth was pleading his case, thought he had slid wide, but Gall put it down there.
I said to your point, did a nice job trying to slide on the inside of the base. It was leading the second baseman to the outside of the base, and unfortunately just wasn't able to get in there.
I think actually Farnsworth might have been more upset about the fact, or what he said to be the fact that the defenseman covering was in the base path. It's 2-1 now as Jones swung and missed through the next one he saw. Next one's too low.
Said Tyler Golf, a nice throw down there. Had the ball down there in plenty of time there, and a lot of the times the umpires will give you the benefit of the doubt too if you get the ball there that far ahead.
Next delivery to Jones, swung on, laced to the left side. Left fielder, center fielder moving over for it. Left fielder will call him off and make the grab out there in Dean for out number 2. Well struck ball, just right at somebody. Yeah. Landon Fletcher, who was the second baseman. We made note that it looked like he had shifted over to third last inning defensively. He'll come in. Fletcher still looking for his first hit. He did have a sacrifice back in the second inning to move a runner up into scoring position. Had a strikeout as well in the fourth. Delivery, curveball, cut inside.
Landon Fletcher, a junior here for the Trojans.
1-0. Swung on. Shortstop and Ritterbeck nearly is able to grab it into his glove, but it'll just trickle away. It is a single. Great effort by Ritterbeck just to cut that ball off.
Man, he's got great range there at shortstops. Made a lot of nice plays today, and there's another one there just trying to get that, or knocking that ball down there, keeping Landon Fletcher at first base.
Hunter McGuffin, top of the order. Single and a run scored, a ground out and a strikeout for the Trojans DH.
You know, we talked about a little earlier, Nick. Again, Samaka's doing a nice job. The Trojans are really hitting the ball hard right now. But Samaka's doing a nice job keeping them under control and keeping them from scoring runs right now.
Yeah, it's only 2 punch-outs for him. They were back-to-back punch-outs, and they were in the fourth inning. But that's it. Everything else has been an out on the base paths by his defense. So something to be said about a pitcher, who trusts his defense and can locate. 2-0. Too high. We do not keep a pitch count in our book, but not sure where Samako would sit with that.
The Trojans have been very patient, and to that point, he's thrown a lot of pitches tonight.
3-0, right at the knees.
They still don't sell that, taking that pitch very well.
Just turn away from it. Well, everyone knows what's coming. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. Mighty hack from McGuffin, but couldn't catch up to it. Full count, payoff pitch upcoming for this inning. Falcons lead by 3. Samako rocks and fire, runner goes, and that will be a walk. Shane twists, line out, ground out, fly out for him. Want to offer a thank you to all of our sponsors as we roll on with the game here. The Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Right Mark Roofing, Keim Home Center, and 21 Tire and Auto. Looks like a mound visit, but it could be, and yet looks like we're going to have a substitution. I'm wondering if it looks like Samako might have run out of pitches there, Stump.
Yeah, Trojans, like I said, did a nice job being patient up there, and he's thrown a lot of pitches. Like I said, we don't keep track of the number, but he threw quite a bit.
So we'll go ahead and take a timeout while the bullpen pitcher gets warmed up. Big C Sports will return to see this one out. Falcons lead the Trojans 7-4. Back after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Shane Twiss at the plate, and it is after a foul tip. Stump, good eye on that because I didn't see it was Jeremiah Hyben.
Get your breath there, big man. Nick McWilliams just did the 100-yard sprint, got the sweatshirt, and yeah.
Well, that might be all the sprint I've got left in me.
Do we have an AED nearby?
I hope. Hyben winds, fires the 0-2, and he will buckle him there, but had another call for a balk again. I think what they were saying is Hyben never came fully set, just kept going in one motion.
You got Landon Fletcher on third and Hunter McGuffin on second right now, 2 out.
That was my leg of the big man 4x100 that we talked about at this thrill in Zorvilla. Hyben kicks and fires, and that's strike 3 called as Twiss is sat down. And coming in relief, quickly works through there. We'll move on there into the top of the 7th. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Welcome back to Zorville. Big Z Sports back on our YouTube channel.
Producer in training here, don't we, Nick?
Heaven help us, Owen's producing. Top of the 7th inning, as it will be. Top of the order, as it will be Ritterbeck due up for the Falcons. It is still going to be on the mound. Jesse White, who's done a good job in relief. Do have a couple changes I want to make note of there. Landon Fletcher is over at third base, and it looks like also checking into the game. Playing second base is Trenton Puntney, which I think Puntney was actually out there the last half inning. So he takes over for Fletcher, who was playing second, as Luke Miller will move in to the dugout. And we had another pass ball that goes off of the umpire, unfortunately. My goodness. We'll take another timeout. Big Z Sports will return right after this to Zorville.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurixville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Into Zorville. Blue looks all right. Thank goodness. It's a 1-0 count to Mikey Ritterbeck.
That is one tough umpire back there tonight.
Too low. Oh, that poor gentleman has wore a couple of them. It's now 2-0. And again, trainer for Tusky Valley. Line drive, center field. Center fielder's going to race in. Not going to be able to make the grab, and it's going to go past him. Ritterbeck rounded first wide, but the right fielder was there for the backup, so it's a single for Ritterbeck, who gets his first knock of the game.
Tell you, nice backup there. I don't think that's Roman, the right fielder. Is that Roman?
Yeah, it's Roman.
There? Is that Roman? Good, nice backup by the right field, Roman Farnsworth there, and the ball scooted right by the center fielder, but he was right there to keep Ritterbeck on first.
You and I have discovered the same thing. It's warmer standing up.
It is.
Lucas Everly is now in. It's going to be a pickoff move, but White just wanted to chase Ritterbeck back in. Sophomore speedster stands on at first. Now there's the pickoff move. It was a good one. Miller couldn't quite glove it, though. Would have been close if he would have got the tag down.
Yeah, if Nick Miller holds on to that ball, it's really close right there. Nice pickoff play.
White thought the ball was thrown over his head, but literally he know that
Fletcher had him backed up.
Right
Fletcher had him backed up. No worries.
Delivery. There's a bunt attempt. That one was almost a vertical bunt thrown on to first, and they'll get the out. What a job by Eberle, as somehow he held the bat basically straight up and down.
Boy, we're not kidding. We have seen everything. The bat was completely vertical when he
Once
hit that
again,
thing.
Defensive baseball sometimes. Defensive from the batting box. Hey, I'm going to sit down for this one. Lucas Peters is coming in, lefty. You might want to keep your head
I got you covered here, Nick. I'm taking one for the team here.
Please don't. Please don't.
Taking one off my melon.
Pickoff move, back to second, not in time. Yeah, please don't do that.
Yeah. My wife says it's a thick head, so we're okay.
That's weird. Your wife and my wife think alike about it, their respective husbands. It's weird. First delivery to Peters. At the knees on the outside corner, strike one. Going back to, again, I'm glad the umpire's feeling all right, and there is no worse feeling as a catcher when you're trying to be nice to the umpire and protect him back there, and you let that one go. There's a line drive tailing, and it's going to drop in front of Kohler. Getting waved home is Ritterbeck. Here comes the throw. Cut off by Fletcher. Not going to be in time. An RBI double for Lucas Peters.
Good, nice piece of hitting right there. Nice right down the left field line, and again, big RBI for the Falcons right there.
Tyler Gull, the catcher, will come in. Gull is still actually looking for his first base hit. He has walked twice, hit into a fielder's choice, and got the RBI and lined out. So an 8-4 ball game now. Taller hill to climb if you're the Trojans coming up here in the next half inning, but you got to get out of this inning first. Still only one out, runner in scoring position. White winds, fires at Gull. Ball too low. Immediately following today's presentation, All of these athletes will get to refuel and recharge with the official drink of the OHSAA, chocolate milk. Ice cold on a chilly day. Golf fouls the next one off. It is the official drink of the OHSAA. And, of course, we know it tastes great.
I would highly endorse that drink. Oh, is that good stuff? Yeah.
I heard that some of it made its way home, and your eldest son or one of your sons, I don't know, had enjoyed some.
My second child, he highly endorses it as well. The fuel of champions.
It's a 2-1 now. White's delivery. Swung on, call, back up the middle. That's going to the left center gap. Getting waved home and going to be reaching there is Peters. Rounding first is Gall. He will hold up there with a single, and it's now a 5-run ball game.
Oh, nice piece of hitting right there by Gall, taking the pitch right there, right center field. Big RBI for the Falcons.
Logan Barkan in. We had been talking about the relief bid for... Yeah, we had been talking about the relief bid for White. Looks like Fairless getting a little bit more of the timing down, a little bit more of the locations. First delivery too high to Barkamp.
Not sure how far that truck's going to make it, Nick.
Far enough, getting 6 MPG the whole way there. (1-0). Right there to Barkan. It was good at the height, but just ran inside. Now 2-0. White's delivery, too high.
I tell you, Fairless had, just consistent runs all game. 2 in the first, 3 in the second, held scoreless in third and fourth, but 2 in the fifth, and right now 2 in the seventh so far with only 1 out.
White's 3-0. Tries to go at the knees and will. 3-1. Of course, also, we will have our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show following this contest, and we'll be awarding our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. White's next delivery is going to be there for a strike to Barkan. Couple leading candidates for that so far to this point.
That's going to be a close one. We got some thinking to do on this one.
Swung on and missed as Barkan is sat down. Another punch out there for White. 2 gone.
Had another big strikeout right there to get their second out, and Falcons on first, just trying to get out of the inning here. And we've seen the Trojans do it before, down 5 runs, but definitely not out of it.
Delivered there, goes to the outside corner to high bend, strike 1. It's a bad day to wear the Hey Dudes too. Probably should have had something a bit warmer.
Yeah, the shorts literally look warm though.
Yeah. Next one was too high. I had pants in the car, too, but I didn't think you wanted to wait long enough for me to get those figured out.
The phone says 57 right now. I think we started near 70, I think.
It is amazing when the weather turns how... it was like 73 today.
It was?
It is amazing when the weather turns how 57 can suddenly feel like winter time. White's 2-1. Drops too low.
And how balmy 57 feels in December.
Oh, this is a heat wave in December. It's a different kind of cold. That's the problem. (3-1). Swung on and missed. Had a high bend way out in front of it. Bottom dropped out of the pitch.
He was rolling his eyes before the ball even got to the catcher on that one. He was so far ahead of it.
White looking to work out of it. Fairless has plated 2. Payoff pitch is going to be strike 3 cold at the knees. High bend is sat down, so it's the home half of the 7th on the way. As Big C Sports will return coming up on our YouTube channel right after this.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 biggie bag with a junior bacon cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, junior hot and crispy fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Welcome back to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. It is the Fairless Falcons leading the Tusky Valley Trojans 9-4. Back on the mound is Jeremiah Hyben for the Falcons, looking to lock this one down. It's really been a very spread-out game for the Falcons offensively, and Samako in the start gave up some runs, but overall worked through it. Team picked him up, defense picked him up behind him. It's been an overall solid game for the Falcons.
Yeah, it really has. Again, they've scored throughout the game, and on the same level, Tusky Valley's really hitting the ball well today. It's just the fielding's been really good for the Falcons, limiting them to 4 runs right now. So a little bit of a different tales on both sides of the game today, but Fairless enjoying a 9-4 advantage at this point.
So leading things off, it is Isaac Matthews, 3-4-5 coming up for Tusky Valley. Going to have to go on quite the rally. Matthews, RBI double, 2 groundouts. First one actually skipped under his foot.
The official says, I'm not doing this again. Get out of the way. So when you tell the catcher, catch the ball.
1-0 to Matthews. Checks the hands. Started loading up, but held back.
Tell you again, Tyler Gall catching for the Falcons. Had a nice game there. Has really limited the pass balls there in the dirt. Good game.
2-0. It's the curveball or the off speed from Hyben, and it's there. 2-1 delivery. Matthews watches it on the outside corner. Strike 2.
I tell you, he's taken off the speed in the last 2 pitches and been a very effective tool against Isaac Matthews.
2-2 delivery. Just runs out of the zone. Hyben's 3-2. Off speed, just tails away on the inside corner again. So a leadoff walk will get things started off for the Trojans. Nick Miller coming up to the plate.
Isaac Matthews, again, doing a nice job there, being patient there. Good eye right there, and more importantly, getting on the leadoff batter.
Miller, fielder's choice RBI, grounded into, I'm looking too far ahead. Nick Miller, meanwhile, a single, a walk, and a line out for him. I was looking at the next batter up in order. Stands in, and we'll see strike 1.
Tell you, Nick Miller's hitting the ball hard a couple times today. Not much to show for it per se, but is hitting the ball really hard.
Got the single. Delivery inside, way inside. Tuck it out of the way is Miller. Gall will hustle back for it, but Matthews easily moves up on the wild pitch. And I think Miller looked into his dugout because some of his teammates were giving him a bit of a hard time for not wearing that. And he just looked at him.
Yeah, I got this covered. Let's take care of this the old-fashioned way and just knock it out of here.
1-1. Hyben kick, steals. Goes too far outside. Hyben ready. 2-1. Swung on, driven, right side, skied over there. Center fielder racing over, still going back, makes the grab. Matthews is going to tag up and hustle into third being there standing up on the deep fly ball from Miller.
Man, he sat under that thing for a while there. He covered a lot of ground out there. I think that's Lucas Peters out there. He was out there for a while tracking that ball, and nice catch.
Jesse White delivered a hard hit double his last time up. Outside of that, he has an RBI with a fielder's choice and ground into a double play in the third. He will swing and miss, was way out in front on the first one. The 0-1, too high. You know, it's this chilly at night right here in Zorville, Stump. Tomorrow you're going to be in Sugar Creek. How cold do you think that's going to be at about this time? Good block by Gall as he does keep it in front. It bounces a long way away, but Highbend comes in to help cover, and Matthews will stay there.
Again, another nice block there by Gall. Again, just had a great game tonight. But, yeah, it'll probably, if we're on the hill, it'll either be sleeting, hailing, or, jeez.
Highbend's 2-1. Miller, ground ball. Pardon me, it's White. Rather, he gets the ground ball. He is going to get the run home, but he'll ground out at first. Fielder's choice RBI, the second time he's done that tonight, but it does lead to 2 outs.
Yeah, if you're the Fairless Falcons, again, that run doesn't bother you at all. You got to get those 2 outs here, and looks like the Trojans are down to their last out in the 7th inning.
Luke Miller will re-enter, take over his spot again in the batting order. Line out, ground out, double for him, and a run scored. 9-5 ball game. If you're Highbend, just looking to wrap things up. Good relief work for him. Miller trying to keep things alive. His first offering runs just up.
Again, Highbend here, great in relief here. Looks like the single strikeout here, but it's been an effective pitcher to this point.
Bit behind is Miller on the 1-0 offering, now 1-1. Levery goes for the inside corner, just runs in. You know, the one thing I have noticed, Stump, is sometimes we don't know what the ump's going to call. If it is on the inside, he looks this way, so that makes it a little easier. 2-1. Ran high, Miller loaded up but held back.
Luke Miller, the quarterback for the football team this year.
3-1. Line drive, left side, losing some speed, and it's going to drop, so a 2-out knock will keep the game alive as Miller will stand on safely at first.
Yeah, nice job of hitting right there, making Highbend work hard on a 3-1 count, and Luke Miller taking his pitch and driving it hard to left field.
So next, Roman Farnsworth, a 3-for-3 day for him so far. Looking to keep it rolling. Last time he went straight up the middle. Perfectly split the shortstop and second baseman right over second base.
Yeah, Roman's had a great game, both at the plate here and in the field as well. A great overall game.
Miller will advance on a passed ball as Gall couldn't get down on it. Highbend ready again. Farnsworth digs in. The 1-0. Curveball drops in. Still don't know if it's a curve or a change. We should ask Highbend after the game.
It don't matter. It's a strike.
1-1. To Farnsworth in there, now 1-2.
Took something off of that one and really buckled Roman's knees right there. Nice pitch.
Trojans down to their last strike.
Yeah.
Now a pickoff move there from Highbend. Nothing doing as Miller.
Again, Roman's had a great game at the base, but he was the one in right field there that almost gunned him out here at home base in that nice throw in there. So got a heck of an arm there as well.
There was another balk that was called. As they say, High Bend did not come set, so Miller will be 90 feet away. Goes back to a 1-2 count. High Bend, 1-2, swung on, right side, right fielder, trailing back, looking up, and it's over his head again. Rounding second, it's going to be Farnsworth. Coach Cooper sending him. Throw is cut off, and he will be held up there. Another triple for Roman Farnsworth.
What a game for Roman right there. Another shot right to right field there, and hustling all the way to third base.
Second time today he's found himself standing on at third. RBI as well. His first run driven in this game. And it will bring up Lucas Jones. Mound visit here for Fairless. 9-6 ball game. We'll go ahead and keep things right here. Boy, Farnsworth a perfect 4 for 4 out of this game. Nothing but smiles out of him as Landon Fletcher coming over here to to offer his congratulations as well. Coach Cooper says, "What are you doing?"
Just being a supportive forward teammate there. Well done.
So Lucas Jones would come up. Lucas with an RBI single, a walk, and a line out. Suddenly down to just a 3-run ball game.
Tell you what, the students here haven't given up yet, that's for sure. Behind the scenes here and cheering in our ears.
Jones leans away from it as it was on the inside. Now 1-0. Delivery from High Bend. Jones thought about it, but held off.
2-0 count here. Good eye by Lucas Jones.
2-0. Swung on. Tapper takes a really high hop. Ritterbeck gloves it short. On to first. Close play, but it's going to be in time as Mikey Ritterbeck will get the final out. As the comeback bid for Tusky Valley comes up just short. 9-6. Fairless will pick up the victory. A little bit of everything in this one, Stump.
Yeah, this was an entertaining game tonight. Again, great play by both sides. Saw a lot of hard hits, a lot of good fielding, a lot of great plays. Overall, a very, very entertaining game.
We'll head into our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and we will award our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And all the players get to enjoy some ice-cold chocolate milk courtesy of the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers and Bueller's Fresh Foods. Stay tuned. We'll return right after this.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
21 Tire and Auto is conveniently located on the north side of Navarre on State Route 21 and can handle all your vehicle needs. They carry all major tire brands for passenger, light truck, SUV, agricultural, ATV, and trailer tires. Plus, 21 Tire and Auto can handle just about any repair your vehicle is needing and gives you the comfort of massage chairs to sit in while you wait. To see all they can do for you, find 21 Tire and Automotive Service on Facebook.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
For the final time today from Zorville and the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, it is time for your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. 9-6 ball game. The Fairless Falcons pick up the victory here away from home, getting ready for that tournament action later on this season. And interesting game from top to bottom. Had some offense, had some defense, had some moments of some real bright pitching. Overall, pretty good ball game we had tonight.
Yeah, really entertaining game between the two of these. Congratulations, the Fairless Falcons winning 9-6 tonight. But, again, Tusky Valley saw a lot of good things out of them, really hit the ball well. Just unfortunately, I think a few too many walks tonight that they weren't able to overcome. But, again, a lot of bright spots to look on that team. And Fairless, again, doing a nice job of taking advantage of those opportunities, plating runs, and, again, winning the game here 9-6.
Well, we had a back-and-forth conversation about what to do for our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, and it was a tough conversation to go through and figure out because almost everybody in the Fairless lineup scored. A lot of RBIs spread around all over the place. We were trying to figure out who really stood out the most, and, we talked about, pitching defensively at the plate. I think it was that defensive thing that eventually got us to settle on one. And thanks to some standout work at shortstop tonight, sophomore Mike Ritterbeck's going to be our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Also went 1 for 3 at the plate with 2 runs scored. He was walked twice in the ball game, but Ritterbeck all over the place tonight.
We always have a tendency to kind of look on the offensive end here and kind of give our MVPs, according to that way. But, again, Mike Ritterbeck, a solid game behind or at shortstop right there. And, again, another shout-out, I thought, Tyler Gall there behind the catching for the Fairless Falcons, too. Nice job. But, again, Mike Ritterbeck, I think we had him for 7 putouts today at the game.
Something along those lines, yeah.
And just a really solid player, moved well, had some nice throws, and just overall a good defensive effort by Mike Ritterbeck.
Certainly was. Well, thank you all for tuning in. That'll do it for today's presentation. For the entire Claxon Communications crew and Aaron Stump, I'm Nick McWilliams. Fairless tops Tusky Valley 9-6. Be sure to tune in with us tomorrow. High school softball on the way from Sugar Creek as Garraway plays host to Indian Valley. Until next time, Z Country, we'll be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.